Level Department. Come streaming live from Ikeja Allen Avenue branch on a case of domestic misunderstanding reported by Mr. Mmeka Odo against Mr. Onyekachi Onyike. The both parties are live in our office. Please join us as we interview them and mediate for a peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy. And for other information, you follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center Alternative and YouTube. Thank you. Okay, let's hear from you, Neka.
So why are coming Tuesday? On Sunday, go work on Saturday. Saturday. You now come
Crack, crack your voice so that I can speak loud.
you now come back on Sunday.
Who are you referring to?
They come back on Sunday morning around after 11. So I'm washing beside the tree.
After 11 morning or night?
Morning. After I left for work Saturday. So they don't come back that Saturday morning, they come back Sunday morning right after I left. So when they come and worship clothes, and you did not give any money for food that Saturday. So they come back the same Sunday when I was washing clothes beside the tree. So they this back. Now I enter is like and they don't really want to anytime it's sleep. I should not disturb him. I'm not sleep at work. Because he will not have a son. I should not disturb him. I was like, okay, let me allow him to sleep when he wake up. And I it's around after. But when I watch clothes finish, I can't check his balance. I'm fine. So I don't know if my baby now is going to finish. I'm having a headache and I'm depressed and I'm like so later in the evening, I'm going to talk about after 4. When you wake up, you go down, you buy the non like I don't get concerned. Nice, no, but I don't get what I was. Like, I went inside kitchen. As I say, it was because I know. I sit down. I sit over to bed. Later, you wear your clothes, fish, you give them food, now bring them out. Now ask me, madam, you don't get anything since morning. I say, you don't give us anything on Saturday now when you are going like this. So when you come back to the day, what you're getting that way you're sleeping, I say, stop disturbing me. That's why I'm not going to sleep. So that if you wake up, you give us money for that. He said, so I cannot, even if I'm working, I can do some of my mates used to set up and then they will put for the hot and for people when you come. Then if you eat, then now if you have money to pay so that they can come to another. I say, I don't have the money now. He asked my baby, what did you do? My baby said, my mom has cooked the baby before. He said, 6 months, this is after 6. And so then you me I said, I don't have the money, that's why I have to give my money and wait for you to wake up so I can come. See, this is after 6. Then I'm bringing them away. So they asked me, say, do you want to eat? What do you have this food? They don't have this food. I just sit and wait until I didn't finish. Get up. He said, so I did not cook anything. I don't have money to get, but I have money to buy food. I said, the phone where I know we paid the because my brother is under phone access. I just give him 10,000 for last month. So that this month they pay me salary if I have what I can't have. He said, who I want to come with the phone? Yeah, I said, I don't have family to call with the phone. He said, so the phone is more important. I don't feel it's the money if I even have to have a price for now. He said, I don't have phone since now. That is why I don't want me pay for the phone to finish. He started complaining every time. I will stand nagging, I will not talk anything, I will not do this, I will not answer him. And now get up. He said, this phone, if I not talk anything, if I do thing, I will not go smash the phone. I just shake head, I do not answer him again. I get up, go inside the kitchen. I remove the remaining stew, go remain inside our fridge. I remove the stew, bring it out. I said, okay, let me boil small rice so that we use it for this now. But I supposed to leave the stew for some Monday morning so that we use am boil rice so that my baby use the rice and go to school because I was expecting him to give me money so that I will cook soup. My baby cannot take swallow to the school. So when I go plug hot water, I'm washing the rice inside kitchen. Now enter inside kitchen, he said, "What am I doing inside kitchen?" So I want to go and cook now because I want to go out now so that I'll cook and I'll eat. I said, "I'm not even supposed to cook this food. Check this stew. It's very small stew that you make. I won't use the stew on Monday morning so my baby will use the stew and go to work." He said, "Whether you no fit pour me this hot water now, I want to cook this food and eat now." Now off the socket. The electric put am go the office. I no answer him. I'm still washing the rice inside the bowl. He said, "Okay, I'm still washing the rice." He said, "You will now collect this rice and now flush it away inside the sink." I no answer him. He now collect the bowl from my hand. I left the kitchen. I come back and sit down. When I sit down, I put leg for small chair. Like, he now kick the chair out of my leg. Say he was talking to me. I was sitting down. He now asked my baby to go inside me. My baby go inside me and he close the door. He said I'm claiming as if maybe I'm stubborn or something like that. I said, what did I do again? What have I asked money for food? And now that they say so against you since all this time and I don't want to. I say, if you check the stew is very, very small. I want to use it. I want to use the stew for my baby food on Monday morning. That is why I did not cook the food. He said, okay, if it's like that, that means I'm not going to eat this night again. I did not answer him. He now stand up. He said he was talking to me and I now sit down. I no answer. He bring my baby come outside for inside the say my baby should go backyard. My baby now go backyard. He lock my baby for that backyard. He now come and drag me for that chair when I was sitting down. He told me say I should pack my load and get her from this side. In fact, this marriage don tire him. Whether my aunty not tell me say he don tired of this marriage. He started beating me. I was shocked. He now go and put borrow the music because he was watching the film. He now go volume. When I was shouting, nobody hear me. He said my baby that in the backyard. He started beating me. He beat me finish so I should go and pack my load. I said before I come up for this house, I'll pack more my load. For everything wey dey inside this house, it's me that buy it. I'll pack my I'll pack all my load and go. He said that means it's my dead brother will pack this road. He started beating me. I was crying. He beat me, tear my clothes, the clothes wey I wear that they tear everything. He beat me if I now get up, I go and change my clothes. I come out, I pick my phone and pick the remaining spare key wey remain for hand. He say I should drop the phone. Where I wan go with the phone? I drop the phone for table, drop the key. Let me go and change the clothes wey I wear. Before I change the clothes, come out, he don take my phone, take the key wey I collect. I say give me my phone. It's not that bad. He say which phone wey you go sell the following day. And before he started beating me down Sunday, before he started beating, he ask me okay after I talk all those things finish I no answer him. After I off the electric cooker I want to use to cook food I no answer. He now come and ask me this is almost after 6. He now ask me say okay let me ask if you want to cook beans how much you use to cook them? I say I no know. Things change for market everyday. Any amount you have bring so that we go and manage it. He say he was still asking me I say I'm still asking any amount you have. If I don't want to talk now you go out. I say okay if you don't want to pay oya go now. He say you should go now. Okay maybe that thing wey he was keeping for mind say maybe it is today that thing you have before he started beating me. When he do finish I now carry my cloth and go out. He push me before he open door. He say I should be push me. If not because of God I hold the iron I would knock my head for that staircase. He now push me out. Carry my cloth and go. I not carry anything just only the cloth wey I wear. I no hold phone don already collect my phone. I now go to my friend place and tell my friend please my brother number still dey your phone but my brother get dat my friend number. He said yes. He now call my husband abeg please come oo my husband is beating me. Say what happen? I say I don't know. Before my brother now come say where is my phone? I say he don collected my phone. Say my baby say my baby is beating. My brother say okay. My brother say okay let him come. My brother was calling is not pick. My brother now take me to PMS. Now go and buy drugs finish and come back and stay for my friend place. My brother now go and meet him for shop. My brother ask him how money. He say do not beat me. My brother say okay. Come and go house. Carry my baby go house. Night don come already. He now carry my baby give my brother. Say my brother should carry my baby go to house. He carry one girl comot. He no come back the day. Early in the morning I call my brother say he don come back. I say my baby come say two of dem there. So abeg I wan come change before you come back. I now go house go and brush. Okay come out before he come. So before he come house I don already comot go near my friend place. When he come back in the evening he now My brother now collected my phone from him and come and give me for my friend place. I was in my friend place since on Sunday till that Tuesday. I now departed with my auntie because my friend say if I not tell my auntie, I just go man and my auntie will feel maybe I'm not really regarding or something like that. Now we go to my auntie. I explain everything to my auntie. This is what I want to do. My auntie say no, I should not go man like this. Let him go and confirm for him first. I said,
Your
okay.
auntie say you should do what? I don't understand your story.
My auntie say I should not go woman right first. I should wait, let him go and let him have her go and confirm with him. I said okay. I wait. My auntie now go shop. My auntie he said no, he was not around in shop. He said he still go the second time. He's not there. He meet one girl. The girl now called him. He said he will come back. If he come, he will come and check my auntie. Throughout that day, he did not come. The following that time, I said I cannot wait again. I want to go. One of my sister come from Uganda. That one come very early in the morning. Now to my auntie. So okay, let's go out. As he no come meeting, let's go and meet him for her. This early morning, at least we can meet him at home. I said okay. Me and my auntie we now come. When he reach house, I knock. He say who is this? I say it's me. He say what am I looking for? I say open door. He no answer me. Martin now say I should shift my head. Now she Martin now knock say ah it's me fine boy open door for me. Now open door. He bring my baby come and say he want to take my baby to school. My aunty say okay you can wait. We now go inside house. He carry my baby go to school. We wait until he come back. So and I was like let me go inside back let me go backyard and pack the clothes when I wash that on Sunday morning. As I open the door I now meet one lady for backyard. I was like ah who is my aunty say who are you talking to? I say ah is the woman. He say ah woman. I say yes. My aunty now come say ah what happen? I say I no know. Now say I should lock the door back as you lock it. I now lock the door back until God come. My aunty now ask say what happen? He start explain. So I say my aunty say ah I cannot continue again. He said he don already tell you say he's no longer interested for the marriage again. Say I should go. If one of the things I will pack all my property and go and will not continue again. I will not because it's not my mom that will bury me. It's me that will bury my mom. Ever since I married in marriage, I never been at rest for one day. From one point to the other time, me and one of her girl, her friend fight. We did go police station. They call her for police station. Say, we don't have any problem with anybody. If I had anybody I have problems, I should not settle it there. So since that time, I'm not sleeping at home since that time. He took my baby for school. That's on Monday morning. Leave my baby in the school. So around 7:30, the teacher will not forget calling me. You not come and carry your baby. You not come and carry your baby.
Put the tears so that I can hear what you are saying. I don't want to hear any tears now. I want to hear your voice, not your tears. So control that tear, the crying voice first, so that we can hear what you are saying.
The teacher now said, I should not come and carry my baby. I said, instead he did not come and carry him, he said, you know, I'm not going to carry my baby. And that's 7:30 to 8. When I reach my friend place in the night, he now come to my friend shop, say, let's go to school. He said, I don't already come and carry my baby. Now carry my baby from there, go to house. I give him. The following day, he go, he took my baby to school, and now close again. And then leaving again, the same to 8. The man still call me again. He said, I said, you know, my dad never come and carry him. He said, no, because of the day with that, because the second day where we go, where me and my auntie go, when my auntie was like, talk to him, finish. I say, I now go and pick some of my clothes, and I was going to stay with my sister. My auntie said, I should drop the bag, let us step before. I said, I'm tired. He said, if I want to carry my bag, I should carry my bag. But after I said, he's already tired of the marriage. Martin say no, I should drop the bag first. Let him give me spare key. I now collect key. I drop the bag. I follow Martin go. I say I'll go to the woman like I'm tired. I can't continue like that. After he don't threaten to kill me, say because I want to take my property. He don't threaten to kill me. I cannot continue with the marriage. Since that was Sunday, I'm not there to sleep. Yeah, as I'm sleeping to my friend. Since that was Sunday.
Is your brother in Lagos here?
My brother.
Oh,
Well, he's my junior brother.
like you went to his place.
No, my sister.
You said
Like
your
my
brother went and collect phone from him.
yes.
Which of your brother?
My junior brother.
So which one I asked again? Say your sister.
No, it was you asked me if I'm staying with my brother. I said no, I'm staying with my sister since that time.
Your sister the same father and mother.
No, it's a cousin.
Cousin.
Yes,
Is she married?
yes,
She's married. Her
yes.
husband is in the house.
No, I want to travel out.
Hmm?
I husband have traveled out.
Husband have traveled out.
Yes,
Does she have children?
yes.
Did she go to your husband and ask her? Ask
Both
him.
of us go that day, me, she and my auntie again. Three of us went that day. Asked him.
Hmm?
Three of us went the house that on Tuesday morning and asked him
That
what happened, why is he beating me before we now started
how old is the marriage?
he said like 6 to 7 years because it's 2015.
Hmm?
It's 2015 we get married.
I can't hear you.
Since 2015 we get married. Let me say 6 to 7 years now.
It's more than 7 years now. You don't know how to count the years of the marriage.
Since 2015.
How old is your child?
We complete 6 years by May 18.
6 years.
Yes.
And you left 6 years child. Why didn't you go to your sister with the child? You
I
now
can't
left the child and the child have to been in the school for till 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the night.
because he collected the baby that on Sunday when he pushed me out. He
Mm.
collected the baby from my hand. He pushed me out. And I'm going to sleep to my friend. But my friend's place is very close to that house. And I'm going to sleep there. So and now at what after I was like, as he take him to school, that's on Monday, he will go and collect him back in the evening, the same evening time. But he did not go to the same time the man now, the teacher will now call me, say, I did not come and carry my baby. I said, I did not come and carry him. He said, no. And now go and pick him by myself and my friend place. And now come and meet me in my friend place to collect him back again.
Your friend, is she married?
Yes,
And the husband is there.
yes.
Did the husband call your husband?
He not have his phone number.
And he did not request for the phone number.
My friend husband.
When you went there to sleep and you told them that you're having issue with your husband, did your friend or her husband call this man?
They did not call him. It's only that on Tuesday, that on Monday morning when he want to carry my baby. That my friend say, let him wear cloth and go and ask him what happened. My friend was wearing small short something, but she was cooking. So she wear cloth. Before she wear cloth come out, he rush go out and say did not see him again.
Take off that glass because I don't want to have a wrong identity. Let the not person not see you say no, it's Johnson, whereas you are Joseph. What is the issue?
Thank you. I don't want to go much into the things. It's just because it's a family issue. Let me not cut it short. The whole thing happens. I married her. So the whole thing happened. What made me got angry initially? But I've been living for years, for like 2 to 3 to 4 years. So when we had a baby, no, we dated before I got married. But we didn't date long, maybe like 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So I got married to her. She now got pregnant, had a baby with me. Then on the process, maybe I do something she didn't like. She confronted me. I said, okay. I begged her. But on the long side, she wanted to travel. She traveled and took my baby. Normal, she told me that she wanted to travel for burial. I'm aware of that. She traveled
Very awful.
for her uncle in their village.
Mm.
So she left with my baby. My baby was 3. So she now left and dropped the baby there. Came back to Lagos. I was like,
That was when.
this is 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like calling my mother-in-law. When I called her, asked her about my son. She said I shouldn't ask her. I should ask her mom. I said, but you left with my child, not your mom. I can only ask mom, how are they? Not asking her, where is my son? She said I shouldn't disturb her, she wants to sleep. So the minute I dropped the call, I called the momsy. The momsy was like, haven't you seen her? I said, no, momsy. He said she's back in Lagos. I don't understand. So let us
You
call
mean
you.
she came to Lagos
She came to Lagos.
and you have not seen her?
Yes.
So how did you ask her, where is my son? If you
On
have not
phone.
seen her,
On phone. I do call her now. Even ever before she came back.
you're asking her, how is your son or where is your son?
How is my son?
Okay.
She now said I should ask the mom.
When she left, at the time she left, were you people having issue?
No, even the issue that happened,
Mm.
we sorted that out. I begged. I begged her. I didn't have anything in mind. Maybe she would.
Okay, that was 2 years ago. But eventually they brought the child
My baby spent 1 year
there.
in the village.
Okay.
So when my baby, I was like, she do come to my shop after 4 months. She didn't come to my shop.
Where was she?
She was here in Lagos, and
And
not
you
in my house.
and you pay her dowry.
I married her.
And you mean both of you were not talking when both of you were not having any issue before she traveled to that village?
That's what I'm saying. We had an issue, but we sorted it out.
How do you know it's sorted out? If it was sorted out, how come she went to drop the child there and not returning back to your house again?
That is why I'm saying that I was confused then. So when Ina came back, I discovered that my baby was at home and she was there in Lagos.
So did you find out where she was staying at that time?
Of course,
Where was it?
her auntie's place. I did.
And the auntie is married.
The husband is late.
The husband is late. Go ahead.
So I went to the auntie. Auntie said that
Hmm?
I asked the auntie.
Mm.
She told me that they were together.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like telling the auntie, tell her to go and bring back the child. But it's no good. The child parents is still alive. Even if there is anything, I believe you left without, maybe you came back and dropped the child, say I do anything, you left the house. That one is a different issue down. If you want to suffer me, you suffer me, not the child. That's what I was eating. So after 1 year, she traveled that she came back by February. So through that February till December, she now traveled again. She came to me, said she want to travel. I said, okay, fine. When you're coming, make sure you come back with my child. She said, okay. She left. She called me again when she was in the village that she was coming back with my child. I say, why? Shebi, you left this and say you don't want to stay here. She said she have changed her mind and she want to come back. I said, okay. She came back. So I got so annoyed when my son came back. They knocked at the door one early morning. I opened the door. My baby came in. She hugged me, daddy, daddy, daddy. My boy was wearing this cardigan with cap. So I now removed the cap. Immediately I removed the cap, I saw the way my baby looked. I was, I was, I won't lie to you, I wasn't happy at all. Because the baby you took out from Lagos was looking so cute. Then he now came back. It looked like something I can't even recognize. My baby had this, what do they call it? When you scratch your hair, you see water, blood will start rushing. He was so dry, black, as in, I don't even recognize him again. So I was like telling the mother, this thing you did, I didn't believe that you can do it. I never knew you can do this kind of thing to this 3 years old baby. So after much, the one happened on Sunday. Quite alright. I won't say much. I won't say she's lying or anything. No. Fine. We had misunderstanding on Sunday. So as it is, after that day, she called the sisters, we discussed, and the sisters was like, people should settle. There's nothing, no need of having issues or maybe born here or born there. Married today, divorce tomorrow. I said, okay, they said I should drop the spare key. I told them that the spare key was on the table there. She picked the spare key, they left. Then later on, I left for work. I was, since then, she has not been sleeping in the house. So she will call me. That on Tuesday, I dropped my baby to school. I didn't meet up because of my work. I was on the road, hold up and everything. Before I get to that place, it was late. When I get to that school, they told me that the mother had come to pick him up. I rushed to the sister's place, to the friend's place. I knocked, they opened door, I greeted her. She now stood up, bring out my baby school shoe, his sandal or something like that. I took him home. The following day, she called me that I should branch to the friend's place and pick my son. I was like, what are you still doing there now? My mind was that maybe after we discussed with the sister, because the sister that came with her, the woman, I saw her in the woman's house before I got married to her. Then the other one, she's according to what she said she's a police officer. The one living at Tanzania is a police officer. So both of them came together. We were like, we should settle. I said, no problem. They say when next they are coming for celebration. So I was surprised when I saw this guy at my place on Friday evening. He brought in a letter. I still came with the letter. So he said from human rights. I was like, he called my name directly. Are you Mr. Susu? I didn't. I said yes, I am the one. He said from human rights. I'm not saying say, do I have any problem with anybody? My mind just go to her. So when I look at the letter, I saw her name. So I signed, give to this guy. Since then, I've not been seeing her. Even on Sunday, that was yesterday. But yes, I called her on Saturday. I was trying to call her, but I wasn't having much time. I no, she called me. I picked, still dropped. So I was so busy. Later in the day, I called again 2 times. She didn't pick. Then then yesterday was Sunday. I called her. Where were you? She said she's at my sister's place. I said, your sister, did you go with my son? He said, "But you didn't tell me now." She said that's why she was trying to call me on Saturday. I said, you should have told me, let me know. I just end the call there. So that yesterday, I called my mom. So that time she left the house, I never told my mom anything. So it was yesterday, and I called my mom, and I told her that this is what happened. I want you to talk to my mom. She asked me what happened. She's my mother. I won't lie to her. I told her that we have misunderstanding. I told her everything. But I told her that this is the first time I'm telling you this. This lady have left my house after 1 year. My mother was like, is it true? I said, yes, ma'am. He said, you have not been telling me. I told my sister,
Who is that?
my younger sister.
No man that used
That one is,
to.
let me just say, it can be age mate. So that's the only person I told that time. But since then, that was this. I was at home this morning. Enough, I opened the door, came in with my child. Came in with my child. Good afternoon. He now dressed with the baby for school. Took my baby to school. She came back. So I was still lying down sleeping. Later, I woke up. I wanted to take my bath. I went to brush. One man touched me. I said, because I've been waiting for her to come. I asked her 3 times. I said, what are you doing at your sister's place? She said, nothing. What are you doing there? She said, nothing. I said, okay. For me not to generate more problem again, I kept quiet. This morning, she now dropped my son for school, came back. I met her in the room. She was sleeping. I woke her up. I said, sit down. She sat down. I started begging her. Anything, and I told her that anything, no matter what, we should just settle this thing. It's not something we should take extra mile because of, we can settle it on our own. Though I would go where you asked me to go, but I want it to end just like this. So she was like, no, she's like, I said, no, just because of my old mother and your old mother, I don't want them to get high PP. Let us resolve it once and for all. Because if I call your mom today now, mom say we don't have any issue, she will be happy. And I call my mom, say, mom, say we don't resolve, they will be happy. I begged her for like 3 hours or more than that in my room. I begged her. She was like, go to work. Won't you go to work? I said, I'll go to work, but
Where do you work?
Ikeja here.
You work as what?
As a makeup artist.
And you know if you make up your face, come here.
Hmm? Mama, person when he has a catch fire in the insurance. That's exactly
You
like
are the one that set the house on fire.
Exactly. That's why I'm still trying to
You
make
set
it
your
calm.
house on fire. Who will come and quench it for you?
That is
Because
what-
you that set the fire, you know where the fire is coming from.
That's why I'm still pouring water from the angle so that the fire will quench. I begged her this morning, tell her that when we come to this place, we will just resolve it and go. And I said, since this place are already involved, if I do anything again, just tell them to do whatever they want to do to me. Because since I've been living with her, she's here. I never tell her shut up one day. She never talk. I tell her, hey, shut up. Not to talk of raise my hand. I have never done that before. It's just because of, I
So
believe that
where did you go to on Saturday that you're coming back on Sunday?
I went to work. I worked late. Frankly speaking, I went to under the bridge. I was waiting for Oniwaya Keke. That one do come late. So I said, let me go to Along. I went to Along. I was holding my 2 phones. I was there after 11 to 12. I said, no, let me go back home because I was there. I was waiting for Moto to come. I've been seeing all those different kind of money, but Agege Moto is hard for me to see.
You're coming from where?
From Ikeja here to Oniwaya,
Where is Oniwaya?
Agege. You can pass like this, you can still pass through Along, go to Agege. So all those boys were the runway, Me myself, I
You
did,
mean from Ikeja here, you
so
cannot find
along.
Agege motor?
No, my own, where I'm talking about, they pass in front of my house. That is through Oniwaya, through along. But if I pass through under the bridge, they will drop me at the pen cinema and I will cross that railway. They have Amraba don't pursue me there 3 times. She was the one that told me not to be passing that place again so that they will not enjoy me.
You did call her that you will not be coming home.
No, I didn't call her. My phone was down, even like the day I didn't come home. The brother came to my shop to meet me. There was no light. And my landlord in the shop, they they removed the rail they used to build the plaza. So they fixed another one. They took like that early morning. So I have a very big chain. My landlord came to me. He said there was no light. I said, Baba, what do you want? He said they want to use my gen to weld the to do the job. And I left my gen with them. But on my own, I said I won't leave this gen for them and go home. I might go and come back. I will hear another story. So it's better for me to wait. If they finish, I pack my gen. That was why I didn't go home on time. So this one now, the brother, even when the brother came, I told the brother, as you can see, even I was so late that day, I never even back. I said I'm waiting for them to finish so that I can be able to go home. I can't leave my gen for them. If I go and come back, my landlord will not do anything. I know him very well. So that was all. This morning, I don't like because since that day I was trying to see her at home. Whenever I come home, she will not be at home. She will call me to come and pick my child. When I pick the baby, I say, why are you doing this? Why not? What are you doing here? Stop doing this to this baby. Let's go home. She said, nothing. So this morning I tried to beg and I begged.
Did you throw her rice? What she was cooking?
No, no,
Did you
no, I
throw
didn't
it
throw it
away?
away. I did not throw it away. I said with
Sit back.
mouth.
Sit back.
I said with mouth, I said, I will flush this thing.
Why?
I just said it with mouth. I said, since morning,
But I
why
want to
haven't
know
you?
what was her offense that led to you beating? Because you cannot just say leave that. What was her offense? Because if you want to correct error, you should know what led to that. Then you will
Okay.
know how to.
I asked her when I was about, after much, I did not touch her on this. I was about leaving. My conscience was like, I can't leave them without giving them anything. So okay, even if like now it's already late, what can you prepare now? Even if for you to just cook, if it's just common beans, because this boy will go to school tomorrow. So how much do you need that can be able to be enough for you to prepare that one so that I can go? She said she don't know. I said, but you're the one in the kitchen and you're the one that used to go to market. I don't know. You should be the one to tell me, it's okay, 1 naira or 2 naira will be enough. I'll drop it. She said, I don't know if I want to go, I should go.
When you left on Saturday, did you drop money for them?
No,
So when you came back before you married her, were you not once a bachelor?
I was.
You never cooked for yourself before you married.
I do cook.
So you are the one that goes out. Some of you don't know how to manage your home. You do things, then later you said you are begging, forgetting that who you are dealing with, either you being human or woman, have blood running in his or herself. But you went out a night, previous night, you did not return back. The same you did not call. Your battery is down, and but you have gen in your shop. You could not even charge. No place to charge your phone to tell your wife, "I'm not going to make it," based on your kind of job you are doing. Then you come back the next day again. She told you she was not feeling fine. You did not show concern. All you are concerned is what can they eat cooked. You that slept out, if you come back to the house and get something and cook for her and your son, is it a taboo?
No,
So why do you keep persuading her until it leads to you beating her and all that? It's not right now.
that was what I
It's
said.
not right. You are taking advantage and you don't treat people as if they are slave. That you are married to somebody doesn't mean the person is a slave. Nobody is a slave in this life. You are living together because you have interests for each other. And that interest and the love or likeness that the person have for you is what you should take and respect. You don't take advantage of a man or a woman because the person like you or the person wants wish to be with you. You now started maltreating the person, which you know if you are being handled that way, you will not find it comfortable and you will not be happy. So you treat people the way you expect them to treat you. And what is emotion? Money is not everything. We're talking about emotion here. We're talking about emotion. You go out, come back, no cursing, no feeling, no you are sorry, no apology, no reason why you did not return home as a family man. You just all of a sudden, I don't know, some of you African men, I don't know how you think. You land in your house, the next thing you started making all manners of trouble. You want to throw rice, you want to flush it, you want to do this. But she was already cooking. If she had cooked rice, so which other food are you expecting her to cook? And you cook indomie that you and your son ate. So why were you still pressing her to go and cook food again that night?
They don't have any food to eat.
Eh?
As in, they don't have food to eat at home. That was why.
But I heard her say she was cooking rice. You know the rice you intend flushing.
No, that what before she started cooking the rice, I've been asking her, "What do you want to cook today? Are you not cooking?" This thing before she's now went to the kitchen to want to start boiling rice. It was to 6. That's why I said, since morning, let's assume I didn't come back home. You should have done this earlier before.
And if you did not come back home, after all, when you did not come back the previous day, they saw themselves at nobody called you. Did she complain to you that she slept longer or the son?
It's like an ice and water.
Yeah.
This one, he was saying maybe I travel.
When he was talking, he did not cry. Keep that your tears. Let me talk to you. I don't want that emotional emotion.
Yes. This one when he was telling me, when he was saying I travel,
Mm.
I dropped my baby at the village.
Can you speak up?
That time we was having issue. Every
I
time,
know.
every time, what I complain. I tell her junior sister,
Mm.
I complain for the girl a lot. I still tell my mom.
Stop crying.
My mom still calling her, call the
Stop crying, okay? Take this
Oh.
tissue. Move your face. Do you want us to detain him? Hmm?
I don't want the thing. The only thing I want, I don't want to take all my property and carry my baby.
Do you want us to send him to prison?
No, I don't
Hmm?
want, no. I just want him to come and take care of the baby. He will be paying the baby school fees. And he talk how you take care of the baby. Let me pick
Has he ever
my
beaten you
property and
before?
go. No.
You go take am easy so that me too I no go suspect you. You know say so when some women begin dey see outside, if I dey outside then we go
Ask
get
him,
any
never see
little thing you
outside.
will just
Even
hold
this one
on,
wey I
hold
come
on,
back,
hold on, hold on, because when you have issue, you are the people that you have been mingling with, they are not encouraging you. That is not you are 7 years or 5 years or 6 years in marriage. You should by now learn how to manage your crisis to an extent. You can't be tendering your problem to friend. The person you went, where that your friend you went to meet and that you slept, you have been sleeping or you slept until your husband comes there to pick the child. Did she tell you that she and her husband never have problem or they are not having problem?
see,
No, I ask her, answer me first.
no.
You feel they don't have problem at all?
She tell me they have problem.
Okay, did she come to your house?
No.
She did not come to your house. What you say to the ears of others is what they hear. What they did not say to you, you cannot understand.
I know. Let me tell you. See that last 2 years he was telling you that I travel.
Mm.
When we have having issue, I complain. At times, this coming home, maybe we go Friday, not come Friday, it's not started this today. The former house we are living, one man that was doing block industry asked me one day, Mommy, ma, is it Emmanuel that is your husband? I never see your husband since when I pack enter this house. He goes out early in the morning, come back late. At times, 1 o'clock, at times we don sleep. Maybe another kind chief, I wake up, I see say he sit down for part of the meat. We don sleep off. If you go work today, tomorrow you will not come back. So you will not even come. After maybe if I call, say wait, abeg get out from my phone, you will cut the call. I complain to my mom. Even when my mom come to Omogo for this Lagos, I complain. My mom ask him, call two of us. I complain. So tell me and the
Okay.
so me and one of her girlfriends get issue fight. We landed at the police station. I left the police station. The policewoman call him. He say he no have any quarrel with anybody. I should not say this. I started complain about this. I keep this thing in my mind till I travel. See after since when I married in that 2015, I never travel unless that last 2 years when my uncle died. When I travel go village, everybody go come visit their husband. You know, after even that year when we are travel, me and my sister and my baby, it's only 20,000 they give us for transport. After how many years? Why I don't money, why I bought, never go village. Even so, I not buy go to village, but not complain for that one. When we reach village, I tell my mom, say, I'll not go back to that house again. So that I go call and make come village so that they will settle this matter. I'm tired, I will not go back again. My mom called him several times, he did not answer. He promised my mom, I will come. I don't have money. When I have money, I'll come. My mom, junior brother, I called him several times. He did not refuse to have the come. I spent all that a month and for village. And later my mom said, I want to go back to Lagos. Let me go and work when I'm working. If they will still carry me back to there, let me go and find out. Tell them maybe I'm sick, I travel something like that. I will go back to Lagos. And now leave my baby with my senior brother, wife, and my brother. And now come back to Lagos and stay with my auntie. So after like 1 month, 2 months, then my brother will come say, and my baby was sick. Oh. If stomach was turning, which type of medicine I used to give him? I said, I know that just carry him to hospital, promise hospital, I'll buy medicine for him. He said, okay, I now call him, say, my baby is sick. Oh. Can you send me money so that I'll say, he said, the place where I drop him, if I want him to go, I should carry him come back. If I come back, he will give me money. That place where I go to, me send me and him get agreement. They say, my mom don't call you how many times? My mom don't come. Why can't you go to the village so that they'll settle this matter? It's the court call. After like 2 months, I still call, okay, give me money for my baby's school fees. So he said the school where they go before, who carry him go village? If I want make you pay for the school fee, I should bring him back. I no answer you. Till December time when I want to travel, say, you no fit buy Christmas cloth for your pikin. He say if I want him to buy Christmas cloth, I should bring am. So I no say you should give me the money. Maybe if because of the money, buy the cloth, give me. I will give him when I reach village. He refuse. I travel. When I travel, my mom still sit me down. Say, see, he refuse to come. I say, no. He say, but because of this baby, try no matter what, go back, no matter anything. Even if na one child again make you put for this baby, no good make you leave only one pikin like this. What I call all the time. Say, mama, I don tire for this marriage. The complaint don too much for me. 2 days, a day if you come and you no go come back, you no go come back. I no go fit call say maybe see what happen, you no come. If you come at the following day, you find excuse, I will not complain. I still come back to house. That January 13th, I come back last 2 years. Last year, I come back. After like 3 to 4 days, when I come back, I cook the first day, I give him food. He say, he not eat the food. Before when I wake up, I said, we not eat your food. He said, he don't want to die young. I will pay him since how many months now I come on. I never sleep with another man. I said, I never sleep with anybody. He say if I want for sure I never speak to anybody, he go call for village. They will do something, they will show me that I never speak. I say if you know anybody where you want to call. Let the person do the thing. If I don't speak to anybody. After like 2 days, started eating the food. For past like 1 week, I said, this quarter for this issue of marriage, I don't tire for this quarter. Okay, I don't go come back again. Let's settle down. Make everybody for another people enjoy this money. He said, now we want to be like this. I want another pikin. He said, you don't get this one, but you don't already born one pikin outside. You don't get this pikin, you don't get this, you don't do okay, waiting they find. They understand. If you not born again, if you not find again, me again, I will still find. I need another pikin. People come and tell me, say, your pikin never grow up, so people never marry me. Like say maybe I no feel born or something like that. I still tell him say one day I go buy something for man. I meet one of my town person from Malam shop. He was like, I beg you don't go to the wait for now. I said, I will still buy another one. I was still telling him all this thing. He refused. When you believe since that year, see this January will come and me I never sleep as well and my wife that year. I call him several times to ask him. If I call him, use another story. If I call him, I feel for your time if you come back. And for backyard, he dey sleep. And then when you sleep for backyard, he will sit down for check till daybreak. If I wake up in the morning, if I want to go to work like that, like, give me transport. Now. If I work me again, I will slap my should stop. I'm working and I'm still collecting transport. I say, how much they give me for the where I'm working? After I paid my baby school fees, he will not pay complete. He will pay half. I'll be the one that complete the remaining one. The little money that would use, they will give me. I still use that buy some nuts. He will drop 5,000 on Friday like this evening. I'll use the 5,000 and cook beans wey go use Saturday, wey go use for Saturday. I'll still use the remaining money, add my own, cook food for house. Na that 5,000 wey he give me now we go use for complete 1 week. If I make mistake tell you something maybe Thursday or Wednesday evening, so this food don finish, e remain like soup okay. Let me make my baby manage it, buy wetin you go eat, he no answer me. He will go out. If you come back, he will buy indomie, he will buy carrot, he will buy say cook, he will eat, sleep. He will not allow that he will eat. So them and my baby, I'll still keep quiet. I'll go to this my friend where they speak food. I'll go there, collect food. If they pay me salad, I'll not pay the woman. No matter. Until this on Sunday will come. But after that years, watch out, my people call him, come and talk, come and settle. He refuse, he no go. I still call my mama as of in the fit to tell mama, I tell the senior brother. The man was like, he don't tire, he don't even come, he never even come. Since when your wife died, he never come village since that time. When he said about that wife, like he said maybe you'll come that time so that they will ask him, he did not come. I said, okay, the man was like, he don't come na village before I come back. I said, he not come, so I beg, make I leave him first. I said, okay. I call him mama as of last 2 weeks, I complain him, I tell your pikin that don't tire for this marriage. Tell him if you don't want this marriage again, let's go to anywhere settle so that everybody will go. He started taking care of it. And he said, you don't tire. Say they even write prayer request from head. Say you will call him. I said, okay. Say that was Sunday way beat now. Stay call his sister. On Monday morning, say, see what your brother did to me. He shout to me, say, okay, you will call me back. You don't come again till Wednesday afternoon. You call me once. And they refuse to pick the call. Until when they call serve me on Friday, he started calling me. The time he started to call me, tell me, you were telling everybody, even one man in your place. Let them be calling me. I said, I'm tired. I can't continue with their marriage again. I will not tell you for my time. But then every time say, because I tell you, I'll pack all my property. He say I will die before the property. Before I will pack, because I didn't my dead body will pack the property. I cannot continue with the marriage again.
So since January
January last year, yes.
you could have not had sex.
No.
That is not marriage now. What and what is in his house? What are your things that are in his house?
Everything that is there, he made that, but because the girl he was staying with before, they have issue. You now to the girl for human rights, they have police station.
I say don't cry.
The girl now claim everything.
I understand your pain, but you don't need to cry, okay?
So the girl now claim everything that. And that time I have somebody that's supposed to marry that. I come to learn work for his shop. I don't know if
Sit back. You don't need to cry. From the look of you and this man, you know, relationship in life. Nobody talk. I mean, people don't marry because of physical appearance. You marry because of character. It's character that even matters most. Because if you want to marry a man because the man has six pack, or he's tall, or he's short, or he's average, and the character you cannot condone, you can't live with such person life. If you marry a woman because of her physical appearance, her shape or her color, at the end, it's the character you look up to, because if the character is wrong, it's the character that will make both of you go far. You just bring this pretense to my office to come and say you are begging. I'm going to lock you first. That's what I'll do to you this afternoon. Whether she say no or yes, I first of all detain you first. Then which right do you have? You get somebody, you marry somebody for how many years? 6 years. And since January till now, you've not had sex with her, and you have the audacity to question her if she sleep with somebody or she not sleep with somebody. Since she has been in the house, what is your duty as a man?
What she's saying is, when she came back,
You say?
since she came back to my house,
Yes.
we are together before now. When she came back, I told her that I have a culture. I'm from Imo State.
Which culture?
If you go out,
Yes.
why a man did not ask you to go?
Mm-hmm.
If you come back, there are some things you need to do before you come back to the house. If you can do that one, I don't have any problem.
Hold on. What is the issue both of you had before she traveled home with your child? What is that issue?
That what she said, that she had issue with one girl that she fought with because of me.
Your
That's the
girlfriend,
issue.
Daddy?
It's not a girlfriend. It's somebody's friend, somebody's wife to be or something.
it's her
But it's a-
girlfriend. The girl was even
but it's my
packing up her
friend.
property inside his shop. I went to that shop that early morning. I threw all the whole property, all the whole girl property was downstairs. He made the gas. When I was carrying the gas, he was dragging the gas with me. People now come. One man say, I never seen this character before. This make me vex like this. That means the thing don't really touch you. Before I started explaining everything to the man. Before the police woman asked the girl girlfriend, say, if this man is not your girl, if everybody in that girl house, even one old woman can really understand your like that, the woman was like, I think that the girl husband or morning, afternoon, night, he was in that girl place. I asked one of my sisters, say, the girl said, the woman said, he said that your husband. Say because from morning till night, you know if you stay for house better than 30 minutes, cannot last 30 minutes for house. If you go work on Friday night, if you not come back Friday, Saturday morning if you come, immediately when they come back, you enter inside the street and bring another clothes.
Are you okay?
You don't go out.
I'm sorry.
You don't go out again. If he come back again, he no even have any time before I now trace him to that girl house. I now I meet our landlady, our edge, our
Actually,
caretaker.
give to water.
I now ask
What about Coca-Cola?
Give water. They don't.
I now ask the landlord, our caretaker, please. I was looking so girl. Is my even our hanger, the iron cutting iron when I buy wey be made, they carry the cotton go to the girl house, put cotton for the girl. That day wey we rent house for the girl, wey dey arrange everything, come house and then after 5, I don come back. I say this one wey come back for house by this time, what happen? He say he wan go help the girl buy bed for him, he wan help her arrange this, he wan help her arrange it. He said okay, he pack the iron. Because I was asking who is this girl, who is this girl? Was comparing na one of him customer wan do the tea, I started dressing two of them. He carry the iron go the girl house till after 12 in the midnight. Now he come back. I ask am say wetin you dey do for this girl house since that time? He say the girl buy wardrobe, he want to help the girl and set the wardrobe, this. And now chase him and go the girl house. That night I go work, I was working an expression. I go work, and then night I come back in the morning. Later I come back finish. I say I wait for him. I back finish, I dress. He say this one I just come and I don dress. Where I dey go? I say nothing. I go wait for bus stop where he always dey enter motor. But he said he don have 200 from Ikeja to Agege every day wey we dey spend. But he have the 200 to pay for both of them now till the year. That is what happened before I travel that time away wey he was complaining. I now wait for bus stop. I leave our house let me say after 6 till but the after 9 at the bus stop. He now come with the girl. He now hold the girl come out. He open down for
You were standing at the bus stop
yes.
from morning.
Till after 9 in the
In the
morning.
night.
And no, after 9 in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning till after 9 in the morning. And he left house that very early, go to the girl house. He wait for the girl prepare for them. Two of them now go shop together. And then that bus stop till one Agbero man, the man don mature. He was like, yeah, we don't tell what I don't see that. Since when you don't get better, when I never see that. I think maybe you don't go there. Maybe you get them and another person. I just smile. And the man give me a chair for one man who they sell with one. And I sit down there.
You don't need all these things now. Do you need to be doing all these things? You see yourself and see the man. How would you be?
I don't see that I'm waiting. Now the girl now come.
For what?
As the girl enter car, when they want to enter, now hold the door. He was surprised. Say, what am I doing? He said nothing. The girl now come. I tell the girl, this is why I don't want you. The girl now come down from inside the vehicle.
You don't need it.
He now call one man. Now the man now travel. Now the girl with the man now go. He now started calling my mom. See what I now come and embarrass him in the bus stop. This. My mom was now
It's
calling
okay.
me.
It's
I
okay.
refuse.
It's okay. It's not necessary. All that is not necessary. You want to move on with your life. Abi?
Yes.
Why did you deprive her of carrying her things from the house?
No, I didn't
When
do
you are
anything.
not doing your responsibility as a man. You are not sleeping in the house. You are not having sexual affair with her. You don't have respect for her. You are cheating on her. You are beating her. You don't feed her. So what kind of marriage is that? What do you need her for? What do you need her for?
When that issue of meeting each other started, it was when she came back from the village.
What issue of what?
For me not to meet her. Now that was when she came
Apart
back.
So
from that,
when
I
no,
think
don't
you can't
interrupt
travel.
him. When last did you have affair with her? When last did both of you have? When last did both of you meet yourself as husband and wife?
Now, before she traveled home, with that issue
Travel of which year now?
2 years ago.
So since 2 years ago, you've not touched her.
That's what I'm saying. She left, spent 1 year outside. Now she came back, and I told her that I will give you my elder brother's number.
When she traveled home, did you touch any woman?
I don't touch anyone.
Before I come back that time.
I said, don't interrupt
I
him.
did not.
Did you touch any woman?
I did not.
You have not slept with any woman?
Up till now.
Yes.
I tried it once.
You tried it once?
Yes.
And you want her to take the oath for you? You that is not doing your responsibility. You left a woman. How did she leave your house? They send you. She was complaining. You don't stay in your house. You don't sleep in the house. You don't touch her. Then she left to the village and tell the parents she don't want again, and dropped your child there to come and continue with her work. You are calling them. Then she came back to the house. You continue with the attitude. Go to the village to go and swear.
Not swear.
So what are you referring her to?
Even she herself, in their place, they do the same way.
That what?
If I chase her out now, if I should go, I will follow her to that place. There's something they normally do. You off your clothes to you when they wear another one and follow me home. That's normal. Is it? And they call it like,
Go give them money, they'll go and buy the cloth for you. Now she will go inside and off the cloth, wear another cloth. Then people should start it. If it is to off cloth and wear clothes, give them money, she will go back there, off her clothes, wear another cloth, then both of you will continue going.
Okay,
You go and then you do the right
you
thing.
know what happened that time she traveled? That time she traveled. I told Mom, see, when she called me, I said, now I don't have money to come home. If she can come back, December, we cannot come back home.
Did you send her transport to come back?
I sent now.
You sent how much?
She told me I sent her 10K. I sent her 10,000 to come back.
To come back?
Yes.
Okay, when she come back, you did not touch her?
Now the issue we are talking about now, because is as in, let me just say, they said it's culture.
Okay, now she says she don't want again. So forget about the sleeping. Hold your culture. Let her move on with her life. That's what she wants. And she wants to take her things. So how do you go there and take your diary? She wants to move on with her life. She don't want to marry again. You're not done.
I still love her. She know they come off my life.
No.
And I will not do anything to
listen to me. No, not in this office.
No,
You can't force her. She's an adult. You cannot force her into
One
your
day when I
not
go to
forcing
the
her.
house, I said, I want to come and carry my baby clothes. Say before I come to the house, I should let him know. I did not tell him anything. One Sunday morning like this, I just decided to go there. I carry my key and go. When I reach there, I meet 3 girls inside the house. With all them enrolled inside the house. And now
You met the girl.
three girls inside the house with road, everything. He was not around though. I just took my baby clothes. As I'm coming out like this for street, and I'm joining.
It's like
you, so,
as you they do makeup. Is it the makeup that you are using to sleep women up and down or something?
I do not see, ma.
I say so because of those. They say Shedia said I don't want to stay for the house. The people who want to stay the house and they don't come and take over. I just laugh and go. I said before they will take over, let me pack on my property before they will take over. So that they will buy their own and take over. Let me carry my property.
And did you hear this?
Did
you hear this?
The people she's talking about, she knows them.
Who are them? Who are them? There has what?
Okay, like one of them.
Is arrival.
Even before, no. Before we came to that house, my former house, that girl came to stay with us for like 2 weeks.
Who is the girl?
She's my friend, my customer.
Your customer.
Her girlfriend.
Over my dead body.
Madam, you talk too much.
Over my dead body.
You talk too much. You don't even know your value. That is why you are crying. You are crying what this person is doing. Is this person supposed to be doing what he's doing to you? This office will help you. We don't support divorce or separation here. But this one, I will support it. Because you can't keep somebody and be toying with the person's emotion in the name of what you call it. I don't know what you call it.
Okay.
Go to somebody's village to go and do nonsense, then you bring her to this place and started, wasting her energy, her life, her emotion and everything in the name of what? As in you are what? That you should be doing that kind of rubbish.
I didn't do anything to her.
Bringing woman, you are not saying, you know the person, it's your customer.
I did not bring any
customer.
woman.
What are you using on that customer that customers have to come to your house, your matrimonial home, and she says she knows the person? So they should be coming and be staying in you don't have shop. The customer have to come to your house, your matrimonial home, to come and be sleeping. That she know what background do you come from that you should be doing that kind of a thing to somebody?
I didn't bring anybody to come and say to me.
The people she met, who are they? They are her sister.
Okay,
her niece.
She came, I think on.
What kind of thing is that?
She came December. Travel before she came back by January. She didn't meet
Barry, please, I don't need that comment. That kind of comment, please. You know, Facebook don't support that kind of
okay, man. When she came back here, I told her when she came back, I said, even if it's church, you can go to church. When you are done with God, come and tell me whatever.
You need God, not even her. Now you need that church. You need deliverance. They say your mother said they are praying. They need your deliverance for you. It's you that need the what church? Somebody that you are doing all these things, and she's still crying, want to stay in the marriage. That is to tell you how decent she is.
You see all these things. I don't, and like I said before, I don't have to argue for anything.
You have to argue it because that is pretense.
See,
and she can't go back. She cannot go back. We only come there. She pack at
you. See this one. She said, "I don't stay at home." It's a pure lie because me, I don't. Because number one, I don't drink. I don't go to beer parlor. So I do go home.
Better drink and get to that beer parlor and be responsible.
Except if I
walk, you don't drink, you don't beer parlor, and you don't touch your wife, and you think you are the best. Smoke, drink, go to beer parlor, and do the right thing. That is what we are talking about. You don't go to beer parlor. Don't, are you not? Is there difference between you and people that go to beer parlor?
Even if you say I don't meet anybody, even if somebody throw me out on Sunday, more Tuesday and where we go there to ask him what happened. We meet another woman inside the house. He now carry the lady go backyard and lock the door. When I go to the back to pick my clothes and now meet another lady inside, I was calling my sister, why are you discussing with? I said, see somebody.
The person you said you meet, is he a woman, a lady, or a girl?
No, na man.
A girl, no man.
Na man.
No man. See, a little girl.
A little girl of 2 years.
Now me and the girl are the same age. One yellow fine girl like that sitting on the backyard.
Should I show you the girl's picture?
Bring the picture now. You have all their pictures.
No, let me just show you. This one is not. I left that baby, my baby, with the girl, and went back to Ikeja. Came back after 12.
Come, that child cannot stay with you. One, you lack ability to take care of the child. One, your kind of job that you are doing.
I do take care of my son, even she herself.
Don't interrupt me. The child cannot stay with you. And it's mandatory, compulsory, you must take care of the child. You cannot stay with a child of 6 years when you don't stay at home. You have left the child in the school from morning to 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And you leave the child with you in the name of what?
See the girl and my baby in the shop.
So how did this person become a small girl?
Look at her now.
How did this person become a small girl?
This girl is 18 years old.
18 years old, small girl.
Yeah, she's 18.
And now become small girl.
Now she can't be my girlfriend, not be my wife.
They are not serious. Mr. Loverboy.
I'm not a lover boy.
This woman or this girl needs a responsible man in her life. She needs child, and you are done with your children. She needs to continue with her life, and she cannot come in there and continue with your frustration anymore. You let her be. She's an adult, and once somebody say I am done with relationship, no law anywhere will compel her to stay in the relationship, an abusive relationship. You beat her, that is confirmed. You don't stay in there. You said you never beat her before, but you beat her the last
Even
Sunday.
you saw that I have never. Right from day one up to day.
So the last Sunday,
that is what I said.
That
if no what happened on Sunday, I never try am.
But I'm referring about the Sunday own. I am referring to the Sunday own. The Sunday own that you beat is the one I'm talking. If you have not ever beaten her before, at least you are beating her. That is confirmed that you beat her.
This beating of a thing is not that just I did God where they have no say I can't raise my hand and start hitting her. This thing will talk. Normal.
You use your leg.
You see this thing. This thing injured her. But when I remember
as you are keeping the hand,
and I removed my ring. I removed it because I noticed that this ring that I was wearing.
How did the ring injure her? You are romancing her. You were rubbing hand on her shoulder, and all of a sudden the sparkling ring now injure her. When do you intend to when do you intend to pack your things?
I want to pack it. Let me say that before ending of this week, I'll find my thing. Let me come for one and rent house. I'll carry my baby and stay with my sister's house. So I'll rent house. I'll pack my things.
Where is your shop in Ikeja?
Number 3 Orion Street. Sorry, number 2 Tonadi.
Agboro now. Just they smoke banana and go for that joint. They do anyhow.
Maybe the same shop we did before she started working.
The same shop. Does that change you? Does that change you? Does that change you?
I was selling weave on inside the shop. It's when I'm born finish. If I come out from the marriage for the Mmeka, everything had finished. I asked him, said that when we are eating this, other. That's what made me go back to factory work. I was telling my
when you are married to a man or a woman that is derailing your life instead of adding value to your life, is the worst thing that you ever come and worst mistake you've ever made. You meet somebody that the person or you're doing well as a man or as a woman, you should be able to add value to the person's life, not by reducing the person's life. What is plus? 1 plus 1 is 1 in the presence of God, but you are 2 physically. So is that not addition? If there is addition, so why can't you add to her life? I don't go and detain him till tomorrow. Come back, we'll continue from there. You are not remorseful and we cannot keep your kind of person. So you first of all go to self first. Why you did that? Then if you meet up your bail condition from police, then I'll do the rest. You double check that. Where is the child?
In the school.
Hmm?
School.
Which school? Where?
I did the bank. I did the only one exam.
Who took the child to school?
It's
What time are you supposed to pick the child?
5 o'clock.
5. You do church wedding?
Yes.
You do court wedding? Are your people ready to return their diary?
Yes, I'll return it since I have the money. I'll return it. And again, I forget this one. I borrowed 111,000 for December for him. When our house rent had expired, he said, I want to use it and pay house rent after he do Christmas work finish. He begged me, then I now go and borrow the 111,000 for Access Bank. Since that time till now, everyone I never pay for the bank.
Where is the money?
I've used it.
And you need to pay her back.
Of course. I speak to that I will pay.
Go and bring my this thing. Bring that on the paper. When are you returning your money back to you?
Let me see. If by this Saturday you want to resume for a fresh contribution, maybe by next month I will request for it.
You said what?
I said we want to start a fresh contribution we normally do every Saturday. So by next month, maybe my 2-3 people don't take, then I'll make a request. They will give me and start paying her.
Start paying her or you return her money. What do you mean by start paying her?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I'm not paying the money once because the money I don't think
The work that you work 247, that you don't sleep in the house, you don't stay in the house in the morning or afternoon, is it not a lucrative business? So why are you waiting for contribution before you give up? Put it in funds.
No, there's no work is not like before again.
Work that you don't sleep in the house for.
I do sleep in my house. Maybe if I didn't come back home, the next morning, I am the one that do take my son to school if I don't stay at home. Right from daycare, I was the one up to date. Today, she took the baby to school, fine. But right from day one, up to date, I'm the one that used to take the baby to school.
This person sounds like a normal person. That he did not sleep in the house, he come back to come and take the baby to school.
No, I'm saying in her presence.
As a man, you are not supposed to sleep in your house.
No, man, you don't understand what I mean. I said if I didn't sleep in the house, maybe I sleep in my office as early as possible. I must rush back home, pick my baby to school.
So by picking your baby to school now, make sleep with this woman.
That's what he said. I don't stay at home.
Didn't you hear what she said?
Like that's what I said. I heard her. But I said, even if I didn't meet up to go home, I will sleep in the shop very
what
early.
What will make you not to go home? They say you said your job is not good. It's not like before. So why are you staying in the workshop the next day? What are you doing there?
See, ma, she know. Let me just put it this way. the kind of people that come to my
Sit
shop,
back.
the kind of people that come to my shop, she knows.
What kind of
So,
people that come to your shop?
all these strippers, they used to come to make
And that is why you are
Okay.
carried away that you don't sleep in them.
No,
What again?
no,
What do
see,
you do
see.
with stripper? Now I know.
Now, see, in the morning, most of them are sleeping. In the evening, might be 6, might be 7, they will rush come to shop. I want to make my hair. So if I might be making that hair on the process, if I didn't do it finish on time, I have to sleep in that shop. Because first time, second time, I showed her the other day I was coming back. Armed robbers flogged me knife at my back. I told her. She said I should
Flog, they
stop.
don't even cut you.
She said I
When they
should
flog
stop.
person like Nakoboko,
She said I should. No, I no. It's only God that saved me that day. No, this is not a matter
they
of truth.
never deal with you. They don't deal with you for
She
know
told
when
me.
to close on
She
time
told me
and go
not
to
to
your
be
house.
coming through that way. So anytime she was the one that told me if time don't go, that I should sleep in the shop, make them no wound me. So if time don't go, I have nothing to do that.
And because she suggested that now you now mark it.
No,
You
no,
put
no.
it on record and that become your routine.
No, man.
You
See,
must sleep in the shop.
Mostly, if I don't come back home, mostly it should be maybe on Fridays. On Fridays like this. If I don't come back home, maybe on Friday because that might be a way. Work will take come late hour. By the time I finish it, I have to sleep in the shop. Saturday morning, I will go home. I do go to the house and drop money for food, no matter even if it's 1 naira. I do go home in the morning. Okay, what about the time when they say if she want to go to work, she will call me. Are you coming? I said yes, wait for me, I'm coming. Before she leave, before 7, I'm already at home. If it's 15 naira, okay, do you have 15 naira? Make I take enter keke. I go give am, then go back home, pick my baby, go to school. I do keep, it's just that when I don't start,
But she said she want to born and you are not ready to born. Why do you want to keep her?
No be say I'm not ready to born. Ma, try to understand what I'm saying. I said somebody life is just like this. It's very easy for somebody to drop.
Meaning,
Like when she came back, like what I said before. I said if it's church anywhere, let us go and do 1 or 2 things so that nobody will be hurt.
okay, are you ready to follow me? I will take you to church so that people will do what you need to do. If you still want this man.
Why?
Because that story you are bringing, I'm not interested.
That is even on Sundays like that's okay. If because me, I know she's stubborn. That one is okay. I know about that one.
With all these things you are doing.
Even before we got married,
Eh,
I know say she gets stubborn, but I let her know say
what do you
your
mean by
stubbornness.
stubbornness?
Eh?
What do you mean by stubborn?
Like as you see her now,
Mm.
if she's doing something now, maybe if I offend her, if I ask, what happened? What is disturbing you? She'll say nothing. Whatever she wants to do, she might keep that thing for a very long time. Then later, she will voice it out.
She want to compose herself before saying, because when somebody talks out of annoyance or how hot is the situation at that moment, she might say something that will also cause more problem.
Like that day where I was like, what will you cook? What will you do this? You know, she just, as in, though I said it before, before they don't start because any other thing can follow.
Are you ready to take up your responsibility?
I am ready.
Are you ready to be sleeping with her from today?
I said, I don't promise her before, even this morning, I tell her, say, if you do what you say, make it do. Wetin dey there for me?
What do you
I
want
am
her
okay,
to
you
do?
are okay.
What do
Will
you
nobody
want
get
her to
you?
do? What do you want her to do?
Okay, ma, you know what happened?
No.
That she came back, I told her to be going to church. You know why I told her to be going to church?
Why only her now? Why, at least both of you should be going to church.
At times, if I come work, like what she said, I don't come back early. If I come back late, that early morning, I will not meet up to go to church because normally, initially, we do go to church, first mass, as a separate Catholic church, Okoba, when we are living there. So as we packed her from that place, after lockdown, she now introduced me to another church, one Pentecostal church. I said, I will follow you if that one will make peace reign. Now she came back. I said, if she can't ask me, say, church which she like, now she go. I said, no problem. So far you did go. And why I tell her to be going to church? I want to know if she will get that soft mind because she's angry.
Now you are maltreating person, say the person should not
That
be
is
angry.
why I said if she change, I go no.
That is you that need to change and begin to sleep in your house. Change and begin to have feelings for your wife. Change and begin to support her financially. You are the one to change.
Ma,
yes.
You know, since she left to the house and came back, so that thing come make me. I don't go like I do tell her that thing. I said that this thing when you do me don't make me. Women now know they even You know that nothing they freak me for where they dey. Because the only thing that join me and them together is come and patronize me, I'll collect my money. But any other thing, I don't think the thing no dey freak me. I do tell her, say, this thing what you do me don't make me. I know they get feelings again for any woman. I keep saying it.
What did she do?
Person wey me I know, I don't see girls, I don't see many before I said I want to marry you. I didn't marry her by force. Now agreement. And before I marry her, I love her before I marry her. And I be seeing
Do you
girls.
still love her?
Of course.
You go do one thing. When you come back from set tomorrow, you first of all write all the undertaking there first. You write from here then
Ma,
Supo. That's what we do to him. Now we'll detain him till tomorrow.
ma,
Then you will come back to sign it from there. Come and sign it from here.
ma,
Then we'll go and start it in court
Ma.
so that you will not come up with another
ma.
thing.
See, I know you too well, but you don't know me, but I'll tell you later. Let's just forget about that one.
Go ahead and be talking
Like
what
now.
you're talking, Jerry.
If this one you're talking about now, I can take any decision. No, I can write anything. I will promise you anything. If
Not
anything
to
happens,
write. Not to write.
he
You
said
have
when
to
I go to police
You
station.
have to abide by what you are
Yes,
saying. Yes.
yes. I said I can do anything to maintain that relationship to stand. I am ready to do that. It's just because of when things are going smoothly, devil go one put hand. And me, I don't tell her, say, this is not devil's work. Since me and you don't date for a period of how many years, even when we were dating, we dey get issue now, we dey quarrel, this look like now. My phone, I don't hide my phone from her. I started keeping my phone when me and I get issue of somebody call you, somebody no call you. Now if in brother, your own brother tell her say stop entering your husband's phone so that you will not be giving yourself high BP. If I come back from work, I do drop my phone on the table.
The
know my
major
password.
thing one, we're talking about the sexual affair.
Mhm.
How can that be sorted out? That
Let's
is
have follow
what-
me. Let's go to church together. That's all.
Which church?
Any church of her choice.
If both of you should come, I'll take you people to church.
That one is a very simple something.
Yes. So what do you want the pastor to do if you go to the church?
Number one, if it's Catholic now, we normally go.
Mm.
We go for confession.
Mhm.
After the confession,
Mm.
you now meet the priest to pray for you.
Mhm.
Then you start taking your Holy Communion. I think I will be fine with that.
And
But I
when-
don't know about Pentecostal.
Pentecostal is it not pray they pray? When if you don't have confession to make, will you confess?
That's what I'm saying now.
Confess to me first now if you have confession. And if you don't have confession to make, then you don't compel person to go and confess. Say confess to God alone. Yes.
No, through Catholic, we know how we do normal confession.
Which one be normal confession?
As in confession.
Do you
in
have
Catholic,
anything to go and confess to the priest?
Ma, I don't have anything to confess.
You don't have anything. So I will take you before my pastor to conduct prayer for you
Hey, I'm fine.
and her, and let both of you remain in peace.
I'm fine.
So that will cast that spirit of Fogogoro and all this weight on top of your head.
Man,
And
don't
so
take
that,
Ogogoro. She, man, you see this hair. Make you see why I'm telling you that devil always put hand in a relationship. You see this hair. When I was trying to go home and marry her, I asked her, do you want me to cut off this hair? She said no, that she like it that way, but I shouldn't put color on it. And I went with her. Up to date, I'm still carrying it. If she asks me to remove this hair, I will remove it.
your people, all those your friends, all those your customers, all these things you are signing it because we will take it to court and fix it so that if you come up with something else, we will know where to handle your way.
I will never.
All those your customer, let them remain
In the shop.
in the shop.
There's no problem. I'm fine.
Then for whatever reason, learn to go to your house.
No
And if, for instance, you could not make it to the house, call your wife. My dear, whatever pet name you know you called her, I won't be able to come back to
I
you.
do that.
Do you understand me? Can you stop interrupting me?
Sorry, man.
I don't know whether you think I'm one of you or your customer. I don't know. If you know what to do, she can't be here. If you are doing the right thing, she can't be here. And I would not want her to go deeper and bring in more emotion. That is why I asked her to stop crying. Because if I talk to her in a low tone, stop crying and pet her, out of feelings, she will start crying. But if I say stop, don't cry in a high tone, she will know that I'm not cooperating with the cry. Then she'll be able to take control of her pain. So those things that she complained, we did not say she should not go. We just want to put you people on probation and check if it can work. If it cannot work, you can't stop her from taking her things. She will take her things, you go to the village and go and ask your family to go and take your diary from her family, because such is not good. She's such a pretty young lady, and you cannot keep somebody in the house and be doing that. Anybody that see you and her, you should also thank God that she have feelings and love for you. That is what relationship is all about. You look at people and you don't count on their physical appearance, you count on what makes them to stay with the person or love the person. So don't them let her feel as if she made mistake in her life by accepting your proposal to marry her. And all this problem you people are creating in the presence of your son, he can't grow well and be better person in the society. You should live by example. You should live by example. If the house is comfortable for her, she can't be sleeping in her friend, sleeping in her auntie's place, sleeping in her brother's place. That shows that you have failed. You failed as a man. If you don't fail as a man, you should be able to condole and arrange and take care of your issues. You should be able to manage your crisis instead of allowing her taking it to the point. If you're able to handle the situation when she was with her friend, she can't go to her auntie, go to her brother, or to the extent of coming here. And once it is here, it is no more just like family anymore. We will compel you to do some certain things so that if you are not complying, we will take it up before the court of law. Let the court also decide, because there is no court that will compel her or force her on you, and they cannot force you on her. So if you are not interested in her, don't keep her to frustrate her. Don't do that. She have her life to live. Madam, we want to give you people 3 months. Do you understand me? We give people 3 months to watch his character. If there is no positive change, have it at the back of your mind. This office is strongly behind you. However, any way he wants to us to handle it with him, we will do that. Do you understand me? Because this is the first time you are bringing this to our table, and hence he's saying he will change, he will not do what you are complaining about again. Let's give him just one chance. Do you get me? And don't go back. Where did you come from? Do you come from the house or from your friend or from your auntie's house?
I was in my sister's place on Saturday. It's this morning you go to the house.
You and who? You and your husband?
No, my baby.
Okay. As it stands, from here, go to the house first. Do you understand me? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't go to your auntie's house. Don't go to your friend's house. Go to your own house first. I did not say go to your house and go back to that place. So go to your house. We want to monitor his behavior towards you. We did this period before we take the next line of action if he did not change. But my prayer for him is to change. Because if you don't like him, you cannot tolerate him to this level. And if you don't love him, you cannot be talking and be crying. That is emotion. When somebody you love hurts you, it pains you, and I understand your pain. Do you get me? I cannot send you to a place for you to be killed, or for him to beat you again, or however, or molest you, or traumatize you in any way. If he said this church, you people, I will invite you to church. And even I'm ready to even be responsible for your tea. People should come to the church. I'll present you the former pastor. You pray for both of you, and peace of God will reign. Do you understand me? Are you carried away? Is your spirit another place?
No, I want to say something.
Yeah.
I'm tired of going to that marriage.
Okay.
Even the marriage is not ordinary that he used for the marriage. Because
Okay.
when I was pregnant, my pregnancy is about 18 months. I don't want to say it before. My pregnancy was 18 months. The man said, okay, let's go to church. I say, no, so you don't like to go to church anymore, let's go to church. I said, okay. And now follow my auntie to church for the market here. So after the prayer, after everything, you see the man of God one by one. I said, now I reach my turn. I now go and see the man. The man ask me say, who is your husband? I now tell him say, I should go and ask the man, what did you do about this marriage? Say if he not tell me, I should come back, he will tell me.
So what did they
I
not tell
said
you?
okay. I now come back to the shop and meet him say, what did you do about this marriage? He said nothing, he did not do anything. I said tell me, because the man of God said he did not tell me I should come back, he will tell me. He said he did not do anything, but he remember when my mom said no, he will not marry me. Tell one Benin man to do something so that my mom will change mind so that he will marry. You don't know whether the man let her do something or the man will not do. I say yes, but I remember one day when I was still with you, when I was sleeping one early morning, when I wake up for the first time, when I early morning, like when I wake up in the morning, I touch my forehead and meet something black on with red oil. I now ask him say, what is this? He
When you
said
come to-
nothing.
Oh,
He said it's maybe because of maybe this girl that was sleeping in there. Maybe when the girl was traveling, she helped the girl and carry her bag. Maybe something is under the girl's bag. I said okay, I did not talk. After like 3 days again, the same thing still happen again. I still come, he say nobody is here, it's only me and you. What is this that you are pressing on my forehead? He said it's for business. Say he did it for business so that in case if customer come, as customer don't like me doing her hair, if customer come, so that they will allow me, so that they will think maybe it was him, so that they will allow me to make the hair for him. I say it's a lie. If it is something like that, he will call me one on one, me and him will discuss it. If I accept it, fine. If I do not accept it, fine. I tell him that I'm saying that is the thing you did for this marriage, but I don't come for marriage. If I come to learn work, I have somebody that's supposed to marry that time.
okay.
It's the person that take me to the shop and pay everything. It's because of that thing when he apply for my head and they see how they fit to pick the person's call again. So now tell him that I call him one morning say this thing when you put for my forehead you do expire. I'm no longer interested about the marriage again. I'm no longer interested again. So this one wey you say 3 months, I'm not interested again.
I
don't want
understand
to
you,
be
my
again.
dear sister. Mr. What is your name?
Mmeka.
What did you put on her head?
Like as she said,
Mm.
if I'm in the shop, she will be there. I have workers there. So if customers come inside, they will not allow anybody to touch them.
Mm?
They will not allow anybody to attend to them.
Mm-hmm.
She do go to work with me that time.
Mm.
I was like, what thing dey happen now? If this as if I know day. So it means my business will just remain like that till I go and come back.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to my godfather. I said, see, oh, if anytime customers come, they didn't allow anybody to touch their hair, only me. He said, when I get workers, I say yes, I get workers. He was okay, who be the person when me I know say if me I know day, say this person now, the customer will feel listen to and make it happen to them. I say the person who I want marry. He asked me her name, and I tell him everything. So after that time, even at that I dey travel, I fit travel, she attend to customers. Before, if I know day, nobody dey place it out. Where your guy?
So how many workers are there?
I have like 8 or so.
Did you rub all of them on their head?
You know, it's trying to see what I'm saying.
Uh,
The man asked me if I know day. Who be the person wey me I know say if the person day available, they can attend to customer. I tell them say the person wey me I know say I can leave my shop for anybody. Na she. So now she, even after then, she started attending to even if I know day, she can get to customer. If I'm not around, you go do the work, go collect money.
have you married her at that time?
No,
So why do you go and be rubbing somebody's child something on her forehead? And you are not using her luck to do business or what?
it's not luck.
Eh?
No be luck.
Mm.
We are doing the business together that time. We dey do the business together. She's selling hair in the shop while me I'm making hair. So because of that business aspect, even we no need to be we don't need to even me and she before we start the business self, we do what we want to do. This thing is not what we're supposed to be saying here. We do all of this so that business will grow. Both
As
of
a
us.
charm.
Mm-mm.
What did both of you do? But
Okay,
you are
like-
saying you do something on her now. Charge her.
Like initially,
Mm.
before we start the business, we get somebody we invite. Somebody introduced me to the right Benin church.
Mm.
The woman came to do 1 or 2 things, pray for us before we start the business.
Talk now, me and you know they talk secret.
I said, before we start the business,
Yeah.
the woman came to shop,
Mm.
done 1 or 2 things concerning the business.
Mm-hmm.
So when the business started moving, e get one stage where the woman I come call and say, madam, I don't understand though this business. The woman come call one day, call the thing say make I buy am phone. Say im phone no dey okay again. Madam say, madam, I no get money like this now. Even if I wan buy you phone, you go calm down. That should be later. But for now, I don't have money to buy phone. But I'm telling you that business is not good as the way I expected. So,
The charger of the
so that is how
tablet,
we
everything.
met the woman. So the business, we were like, na hand to hand business.
Bring it from the car.
If I no dey, she dey there. If she no dey, me I dey.
Have you done it? Mm-hmm.
That's it. If I'm not there, she can attend to anybody. If she's not there, I can attend to anybody. But nobody else. Customer dey gree for any other person. Only me and she.
This is terrible. This is beyond what we are thinking about. But as she start at the stand, he said she don't want the marriage again.
I know. Finally, I know she's very angry. Fine. But I promise to change. Even if he said you want to give her time, even if you want to give her time, let she think about it, that's no problem. But for me, oh, I don't tell her before. I am not interested in having one here, having two here. No. I want to stick on one person.
Okay.
I want to stick on one person. I don't tell her before. I don't want to marry here, divorce, go here.
What of the person you have baby for you before?
That one, I didn't marry her.
Where is she?
She is in this Lagos.
You can go and marry that one. This one says she don't want it.
That one day available before I go for this.
Yeah, but she said she don't want. You can't force somebody for marriage now.
No, he said, what about that one? I said, that one day before me and she starts.
You want me to plug it or?
Yes.
Everything.
How to move it up here? Okay.
I said, me and she don't already know. Me and she know about it. She know the lady. I didn't hide it from her. Initially, I told her everything. I told her right from the beginning, before we start, even the relationship. I told her that I have a child. They see. She said, no problem.
She said she don't want to drink. She said she don't want. And anything that goes beyond natural, that enters spiritual, whatever, is questioning. You get me? You cannot ask her to come and be in the marriage that she don't want. And you that somebody is rubbing, is it today that you notice that they are rubbing substance in your head?
I didn't know I was sleeping.
Yeah, but you later know now. Are you not, if you are not normal, why are you not the one that asked the question?
Before I discovered that thing, I was already 18 months pregnant. So I don't have any option. I don't have anywhere to go. And just, okay, let me put to bed first.
Okay, that's why you are doing on and off, and you run, you go back, you not come back 4 months, you come back again.
No, when I go the time, when I wait, because of quarrel for house, quarrel all the time, travel, go come up for her 2 days, 3 days, will not come back. I just say, okay, let me go to the village. As I just complain, maybe as they call him for phone, maybe the thing will not be able to settle that. Okay, if they can maybe to invite him come to the village, I will travel. If they can even invite him come, but they will try to call him several times. He refused to come.
Were you calling him because of the what he put on your head, or you are calling him for them to talk to him to be coming home?
No, they are calling him to come back so that they will know. I told my mom when I go that time
That
he put something on my head. I never tell my mom for the first time. It's that time when as I traveled that last 2 years. That was when I tell my mom everything. My mom said I should wait for let him come.
but that time you have come to the house. You have come to his house.
Yes.
And you people have had sex.
No.
From that 2000, from the 2 years ago, you people have not had sex.
Yes.
From that time till now.
Yes. That is even this January again. January 4th, when I still call him, say, okay, even after all these years don't go for me, okay, see this years again, we don't enter another new year. Before no, this year then we still pass through. Many people not going to ask me, say, what happened? I mean, no one man, this. If still I beg, I should need to sleep. But see, time don't go. I should go and sleep. I will not disturb him. He still go back to bed.
Is your sister, any of your family in Lagos here? Eh? Nobody. Not your cousin, not your whatsoever. You don't have any family in Lagos.
All my family are, she knows now, or they are all in the list. She know all my family.
Okay, you drop your parents' number. Did you tell them already that you don't want the marriage again?
I did not tell anybody.
Eh?
I did not tell any of them.
Tell them first now.
It's
Hmm?
my mom, not my mom phone. Is in the bed and no service. No, let
Eh,
me
but we
give you.
cannot separate you people. We did not wed both of you now. Did you pay dowry for my table?
No.
Hmm? We are trying to resolve, but this one you are bringing up is quite different from whatever. What you wrote here is different from what you are bringing up. I mean, I don't treat a spiritual matter. Say he was beating you. He threatened to kill and throw you out of the house without your 6 years old son, and threat of your marriage, and what you are tired of the marriage. All you want is your child and all the properties you use your money to buy. Okay, we did not mention champion. You are an adult, so the reason is best known to you, and nobody will force you against your wish. Nobody will force you against your wish. If they ask you to go and pack that load today, do you have any place you are packing the load to? No. You say you want to look for money and rent the place first.
If I pack the road, I keep it in my sister's place and I walk and rent out of
Which
that.
your sister's place?
The one that is staying at Uganda.
Your aunty.
Yes.
Go and ask your aunty first whether she's ready to accept your load in the house, so that you will not use your own cause problem for another person. Do you hear me? It's your decision, is not her decision. As I'm sitting, you cannot say you want to pack your things from your husband house and I'm your aunty. I will say bring it, pack it and come and stay in my house. There must be an intervention. For that's why I want to ask, if you have his family member, your family, some of your one or two of your family member and his own family member will come, then will now look into the matter beyond what you are saying. Do you get me? So if only you take decision, me I cannot do otherwise. The only thing that we can do is the issue of the beating. We know how to handle him when it comes to that. They have no reason to beat you or touch you. However, that is number one. Then few people are in a relationship that is not having affair with you. People are not having sleeping as husband and wife. Then there's no point of you staying there. You need to move on with your life. A man did not touch you for 2 years and no reason, no reasonable reason, or maybe whatever he's bringing up, you are not ready for what is discussing.
I told him to go and tell their uncle to
Mm.
do anything that uncle want to do that time. Because he refused to eat that time. Before he started eating, he not bring any issue again.
You started eating and you never die since that time. Then you are not talking about the sex. Now I say go to people should come to church, let them pray for you. You said you don't want the marriage again. He has put something on your forehead. So talk with your parents. Let us know. Yeah, you call your parents because we cannot stay here and separate both of you. Your family that is going to return his dowry should be aware that yes, their daughter don't want again. If you people have settled that, you say okay, yes, leave the marriage, it cannot stop you to carry your things. As far as anything, you know that this is what you have, you carry your things and move on with your life. Do you get me?
Yes.
Because if you are taking decision, drastic decision, or decision that you take at the end of the day you started regretting, that is why I said will give you people time to monitor. But if you as an adult say no, you no want again, I cannot force you. I will tell you go and do it as you like. Communicate with your family. If you don't want the marriage again, nobody will force you. I can't force you, he can't force you. I only advise those that are still willing to give time or to give a second chance. But if you say you are not ready for second chance, you that where they should know where it pushes you. I cannot force you against your wish. It is your decision, it's your husband, you live with him for 5 years, you know him better. And you have been living, going out of the marriage and coming back to the marriage. So if you are tested outside and you feel outside is okay than him, and you say you want to move on, who am I to say you must stay there? I don't do such. I don't do such. Did this man pay your dowry?
He did not pay diary. Like say
Because what do you the sign you people are giving is not and not
like for my village. if you bring milk for mom, bring from town, then later you now bring some money, call your husband, your wife mother, say okay, see so so amount, I want to use this
Tell
amount
you
for
to
my
ensure they look
wife.
for this person because that
I want
place already breaking. We need person. Go and meet him. You go and look for
I want
anyone.
to use so 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 amount for the marriage, something like that. You do not do something like that. But those will do church wedding and you pay, you bring all the whole drink.
Did you sign a document to the church?
Yes.
How can he marry in church without traditional marriage? Like, when I continue,
Ma,
I no faint.
in that aspect, for I went to their village. She took me to the father.
He cannot wed you without traditional marriage.
No, I just want to analyze that aspect. She said, I don't know, which me, I don't, even if she said, as it's the very first day she said it, I was so surprised. I went to the village, me and my elder brother.
Like, give me your water.
They took me to the father's house.
It's not corner.
The father now gave me
The story is just interesting.
the father gave me list.
And you are not talking.
So the list, what is in the list is what I paid.
Take your water and continue.
I paid everything
I
that
need
was in the
water.
list.
Eh?
I paid everything that was in the list. The list they gave me, I dropped everything before they released her to me. Before when I came back to Lagos, after some months,
Where is she from?
she's from Enugu.
Where did you
Who's the
go?
So before, as we came back, before she now got pregnant, I didn't marry her because of maybe I pregnanted her or something like that.
Did you get pregnant before the marriage? Or
No.
I will also question this your this thing. Because your story now is becoming carrying careless.
So me, I not gonna understand because she was the day she came back. I was
Even
there
when we
talking.
want to do the wedding, when it because it's group wedding, after we go check the education fee, we said, Finance Mmeka tell him, say, why can't you come and do wedding for this place? That time my mom is still in our house.
She came
So
from Owo.
we now come and tell me finish. I said, okay. I now tell my mom, my mom say, we don't know what to
Who
say.
bring the money that you produce in doing wedding?
Is both of us because we are staying together. That have already born. We not pay any money. Just bring your birth certificate and my baptismal this thing. That's the only we not
Is it
pay.
Catholic church that wedding?
Yes.
Archbishop
It's
of Lagos
group,
State.
where it's group wedding. It's not only us.
That
We
wedding
are more.
cannot be dissolved without
We are like we
Archbishop.
They
are,
always do a this thing now. They always do a
the property.
group wedding now.
Yes.
The property is not a bad.
It's not a bad thing now.
when he said about that, when my brother said no, I will not do the wedding. He never come and do the necessary thing for the marriage. My mom said okay, he know, but for now as this thing don't come out and it's urgent something, okay, as he's still in Lagos, okay, let him do the wedding. After the wedding, he'll now come and do the necessary thing supposed to be for village.
That document you signed in the church was as approved by Ministry
I
of
told you I don't
Interior.
want to.
By Ministry of Interior. The wedding is marriage is very legal.
Uh-huh. You go to church, you say somebody did not pay your dowry, and you now went and match the man to front of Reverend Father to. To wed you.
Recognize
Hmm?
and if you leave go another, they catch you with another man for another man house. They will have grab.
Like somebody don't dey toast you.
Nobody.
Hmm?
Nobody.
The person not toast you, I don't know where you bring this one from left, to bring that one from right. The man that have never beaten you before, beat you only once,
So say no again.
you no do again. And they say you have been going out to go and be sleeping in your auntie place for 4 months. Is that how marriage is? Hmm? That is not how to manage marriage.
And the divorce process itself is
Uh-huh.
very long. Even if you start it now, in the next 3 years, you have not got freedom.
Go and look for weather. I told you. Did you open it? Madam. You go and you will definitely give time. Even if you go to Reverend Father.
Even if you file for divorce, the adjournment is almost a year now. Even if you go to court, because
They will still ask you and him. to go and stay for 6 months to 1 year
1 year
before
because they are giving room
before
for
they even
settlement.
start the commence.
They are giving room
When they
for
commence the
settlement.
process, yeah. So not be overnight, they will carry separate people.
But Oga, you are not understand yourself. Oga,
And
I don't understand. Why are you failure to provide necessary in your house? This
I,
work you are doing, are you not getting money to take care of your
you see, frankly speaking, if it's for feeding,
mm.
I know they keep them hungry. Forget about what happened on Saturday or Sunday. She's there. I cannot because of say maybe we have issue, maybe I will leave the house. I will not give them anything. I never tried it before. She did here.
What have you been giving? How much? How much have you been giving?
Okay, initially, right from day one, when she put to bed, even before then, and if not because what this place we are staying now, if I
Well,
come
at
back
least
from
you have been
house,
giving
if
every day.
not every day, as
You
in
say you are a makeup artist.
yes, if I come back from
Is
work,
that how you earn your living? Only.
hmm,
Is that how you earn your living?
the makeup artist,
Mm.
Or do you do more than that?
please, like the makeup artist, I make hair, I do makeup, I do.
So she's a woman, why would I no open shop together? Open
Eh,
become so that when time to go fit children for school, she go close
Yes.
go house.
that's how it
You go
should
know
be.
she go know say you dey office.
Eh,
Even if you are not coming back, you go tell her say na yeah, even if she want to monitor you, you go call the abuko you dey work the place. Say,
Mhm.
you go there will be trust now.
Okay, you see,
Because Nigeria hard now.
You
Only
know,
you cannot do the whole.
initially, both of us go to work and comes back from work. So when she put to bed, because God knows that though we are quarreling, but I will not lie against her. We do. I tell her, say, now when you don't put to bed, stay at home. At least make her dey try for you for now. May you get strong and you and your baby. She stayed 2 home, 2 years at
Okay,
home.
yes.
And all those while, God have been helping me. I never keep am hungry. Even to this time when
The
she
baby
come,
is 6 now.
yes.
to resume now.
2 years, she should resume work with you now.
No,
So
when
that you'll be buying
I went to
all these things that women need to fix. She'll be
Yeah.
in charge of all that one, attachment. You know, so that when they come, they will pay for that one. If now you go fix and they go fix and if they go plan, they go plan.
Yeah.
All that done and spend together now.
okay,
You know, madam, even you are talking, you think it's easy to survive alone?
That is what I'm doing
Wait,
inside
hold
the
on,
business.
hold on, hold on. It's not easy for you to survive alone. If you say you want to pass, I know because all this one you are saying you want to go, you believe there are beautiful girls that if you go out, one man will be taking care of you. But you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Shey you know that there are so many types of venereal disease that is outside there. I hope you are aware. There are many venereal diseases o.
Mm-hmm.
There is herpes, there is HIV, there is all join put together. You will not expect a grown up man that want to take care of you and he will say he will sleep with you using condom. It can't work now. I don't know from where you jump into.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything do you now, you know that your son will suffer. So why don't you stay where you are? You are an adult and manage yourself. You understand? You have already brought his action of abusing you, assaulting you to the attention of human rights.
Yeah.
Where do you think that you are going that there is a good person that is there? You are still young now. You comot for house, don't have no harm.
You talk too much. You
Go
won't
be
let
feeling,
anybody
people
talk.
go dey men will talk to you now and you will regret it. There is no perfect human being anywhere. Even you oga you are just like madam said, you have not done the appropriate thing. If there is a issue of maybe trust or whatever it is, let her come and be working with you now. There is no problem.
Yeah.
Maybe as she's coming she go fry puff puff, fry other things, join carry come the shop. Abi no be so? Bring soft drink. As you are doing hair, those girls are coming to do their hair, they will be buying mug and meat pie. Is it not so? You people will be managing.
It's even better than the work you are doing.
Yes na. Than that so called salary work. I don't know
Mhm.
factory abi where you say you are working. People should put your strength together but like you are adult shining how you want to
like I think last month or last 2 months, I called her. I discussed something with her. I told her somebody, a friend of mine, rent another shop. She want to start selling only hairs there. So my own shop, I told her that I would like to I will not take anything out of the shop. It's still my shop. I will give it to somebody, maybe calculate the money for like 1 month to a whole year. The person will pay me. The person will be staying there because the person wants to be doing extension of lashes and micro braiding.
That is what your wife is supposed to be doing.
So if the person will be there, then I will
Don't learn
go,
any skill.
I will now go to that person's shop. As that person is selling here, and whoever that buy, I will be the one to wage it. Maybe from there, I will still be meeting up. Why those people will still be paying me money?
That's
what I
Nigeria
discussed
is hard.
before this
Only
happened.
one person cannot really take care of the family. You know how much is school fees. You know how much everything is costly. If you have extra hand in the family, everybody should come together. Unless you know that you can confidently shoulder it yourself, which for one education you have not been able to meet up. You understand? From one education you have not been able to meet up.
I know, sir, I don't do mistake. I don't do mistake.
What is the
I'm
mistake
still
you
begging.
did?
Sir?
What is the mistake you did?
Because I don't offend her, which
What was the offense you committed?
she said I molest her. So me accepted that.
You beat her.
Which me said,
Let me understand. Molestation is it psychologically, is it physical?
okay, I beat her. So now I don't
Okay, that's not only beat the pain person.
I don't agree.
Even if you are not taking care of somebody, you can pain the person.
The aspect of taking care of her and my son, I never run away from that. I do my own part in the house. They never go hungry one day in my house. They never try am. If not because of this way came up, I never keep them hungry one day.
What
I
of
do try my
sex?
best.
What of the sex?
That is only one I'm telling you that this is
And
my
you
fear.
know that one is the worst.
But man, say like what I'm scared of. Say when something
You are not even
don't
supposed
start,
to eat the food. Listen to me. Keep that in. You are not supposed to eat the food at all. When you are suspecting a woman of infidelity and you have culture and tradition, starting from you can't eat food. It's not even sense. You don't eat what she cook. Whatever she cook, you don't touch it. You don't eat it. Everybody have tradition. And if you have, yes, we should respect tradition. But if you are suspecting your woman of infidelity is not the sex, you don't eat her food.
Another bad thing is that
And if you have eaten her food and nothing happened to you, then move on with your
all this
life.
Opanangida self, you'll be bringing it to her face. Don't you know that she's a woman?
no, initially.
Narikwana.
No.
Narikwana.
I from North now.
See, you know what?
Okay, now that one I go Panangida.
Like if those girls come, right from when we are
What is
dating,
water?
they do like her. If I tell they say na my wife. So most of the time, even though they come, not even me they come to, they will
See,
come
look
to
at
her.
So they shop at the house.
See
What shop?
this touche babe that carry your son take picture. And that one you go say your eye no enter. You
No,
should
no,
not
no,
be what
no,
I
no.
try to sell. Abi,
No. See,
Queen, bro, maybe na eye dey pay me o.
no, see, man, tell you
They
something.
don't color
That one,
the
and
picture.
I got see in there here. I swear to her that if I ever get any woman outside where they go meet, make her no sleep wake up.
Bros, listen.
I no get.
If you man,
Ship that thing come.
If you want to
Madam, take it easy. No be only you abeg. No disturb
If you want
person
to
here.
Panangida, you go use
Your eye dey outside. They tell us say you don't put leg outside.
I
We
don't
go comot our voice for here. Adults go dey talk to you.
If you want to
Na you
Panangida,
dey
you
do.
go do
I
am
dey do
in
math.
a coded way. No be say you go dey rub am for her face. She say she come house, come see 3 women. You dey do threesome, I put her you dey do.
No, bros.
Huh?
See,
This your hair wey you tight, na you dey take the mesmerize.
no,
I will go grow my hair.
No, bro. See, initially, you get one girl, you get some of them will go come. If they come like this, they go say, hey, follow me, let's go to the market. If they go market, come by, they go buy something, give us, they make it give you, say,
See,
your husband is a
let
nice
them be
man.
booking appointment through her. So
I
that she
don't
sef she
get
go
anything
you
to do
understand
with
my point?
them. I don't
So that
have.
she sef she go get 1 or 2 things she go dey sell for them and they go know say that this
And
business
if
are
your
purely
husband
this
is doing
relationship
a
are purely
public,
business.
if your husband is doing business that have to do with woman, you have to. You have to take it easy.
Abi?
Yes, you have to. It's not easy, but you have to take it easy. The ones that you did not see and maybe suspect too much or get caught red-handed, you cannot make trouble with everybody because at the end of the day, you will close this business.
Yes.
And where will you people be eating from? So you have to put all that into consideration. Is it Mmeka? What is your name?
Mmeka.
Mmeka Nemanya. Do you know the film?
You know the meaning of Mmeka now?
They
I
think
don't
it's
know.
affect.
That, no,
No.
no.
That be the thing
Mmeka
now.
means mother is supreme.
Okay.
Mm.
It's the magic.
It's a very good, nice name.
It's a film that you used to watch when we were in whether primary school. Nneka Obogini. Obunaga.
When I do it.
Oh goodness. Nneka, calm down first. Yeah? Person that you see. Na assistant commissioner of police sit down. You hear me? It's just a call. They will just call. Come here, come and pick this person. You go and dump your husband in this cell. As I talk, I know the joke. The next day, at the end, we will still not allow him. He will still have to write undertaking. If the completion is not there, they will charge him to court for the assault and abuse, which can lead to death. Because we are beating somebody can lead to anything. But when I ask you, say you don't want that. That is why when they are talking to you, no matter the anger you carry, you must respect people. I cannot talk to you, you say no. He not talk to you, he say no. We are all married and we know what is in the marriage. Do you get me? If what we are saying is something that will be, uh, something that will be a detriment of your life, we will not ask you to go. As I was talking as an intelligent officer, he was listening to what I'm saying. I was saying, and before he talks to you, nobody will compel you or force you to do something against your wish. But at least you need to listen to people.
Okay, don't go out
Two,
of it.
two, one voice against two people is not right. But when you want a word that you hear from two mouth of a person, you should at least calm down and respect. Hence, you have said you give a chance. It's the office that is still treating the case. Then we'll also come in and let him undertake. Then we watch briefly. If it's in court, they will still tell you people to go and observe sometimes. If it's in the church, the same thing. But the period I give to you is still very short. Then we'll monitor his behavior. Then we'll place you people on counseling. When they say monitor his behavior, you cannot just say go and we'll leave you people like that. We'll place you people on counseling days that he'll be coming and will be coming, and we will still counsel him, because you must not know what you have to handle your marriage, even if you are in marriage. It's not every man that knows. It's not every woman that knows. That is the essence of putting couples on counseling, to counsel them and guide them on how to keep their home. There are so many things he was talking out of ignorance. That shows that he have no knowledge. That he married does not mean he know how to manage his home. So all those things you have tendered, you have put, that we have heard, give us at least the chance to also monitor and work on him. Do you understand me? And know the outcome after 3 months. If there is change, you will let us know in the counseling section. If there is no change, it's getting worse, then we will take it up with his undertaking that he writes. Then we'll do it according to the law. You understand me? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yeah. And don't be stressed. Don't be looking for anybody to fight, any of his girlfriend or anybody. If there is anything of such, don't embarrass yourself. Don't go to public and go and be hooking somebody or doing anything. Things that you don't like, always tell us this is what you don't like, this one that. Then while you people are coming for counseling, they will guide him and he will stop all that. And hence he has said those things he has stopped it, he will stop it. Then don't drag it again. Let's give him a chance. You get me? There's nobody that is perfect. Let's give him a chance. Okay?
Yes.
Mr. What is your name? Mr. Rastaman.
Mmeka.
Onyekachi.
Yes.
We're going to place you on probation and counseling. for a period of 3 months. Are you pressing for? Then look up. I'm talking to you now, but I don't know what you are. Are you making up anybody face there?
No.
I don't know if there's a spiritual makeup there in front of you. Apologize to your wife very well. I hope you know how to apologize to a woman.
Of course, I do.
Apologize to her. Let's see how you read the apology. I'm watching.
Okay, right here.
Right here, of course.
Okay. Please.
Okay, so you have to send that to others your girlfriend when you disturb her. I don't see your hand for your body. Now be your hand there for the leg.
I'm holding her laps.
Her laps.
Yes, ma'am.
No, put hand where we see it very well.
You want to see like this?
Continue.
This one, okay. Just because of the last one. Please. So,
Nneka Nimanya. Nneka, are you really stubborn and this thing like this? Eh? Don't let me suspect you. Now only one day beating I've been at this thing, and make sure if not this night you won't go to church, you better tell me my pastor is available. I'll send you to church. Otherwise, go and do your work this night. I'm talking to you, Mmeka. Mmeka, who is your name? Onyekachi. If you want to go to church this night, I'll carry you. Go to that church this night. They will pray for you. Do your work this night.
I will go.
And if you need deliverance, I'll pray for you. I'm a pastor.
No problem.
Yeah, hug her very well.
Please, I will.
Hug her. If not the day you went to church, I want to know how you kiss her.
I'm sorry, please. Okay.
Nneka, did your teeth remove from your mouth? I want to see set of your teeth.
I'm sorry.
Nneka, take her easy. How things happen never enter you. Hmm?
No.
Do you have another man outside?
No.
Are you sure?
She
Yes.
no get.
No, not talk am.
If she get, I go know. Forget say we dey quarrel. She no get.
She no get.
And I never question her about that for one day.
You that they said they should go to church and
Yes.
go to this thing. You did not question her.
Yes.
Then-
Because of her going out. That's the only thing.
But you say she no get. That's
No,
all.
she no get.
Then go home and go and do your
I
work.
said if she don't try am, trying is different from I have.
She say she never try it.
She said she never tried.
So
I said prove
believe
it to
her.
me.
As
I told her to prove it to me. That's all. That's the only thing I need.
she has proven it by telling you, and you should believe her. If you that say you know her say she cannot do it, then that is it. Nneka,
No.
forgive him, okay? Let's give him a chance. Okay? Yeah? Biko. Abi, are you thinking of somebody outside?
No.
You are not thinking of anybody outside. You have to let this office know that you don't have an agenda. Or this one, they are begging you and still struggling your face. No, can't let the man say, you know, she said when he was begging me, I did not laugh because I don't want. If you are forgiving him as your husband, I truly you don't have any other person. Show it here. No, sir, the woman. I know what to women are capable of doing. Now, come, some of them all cry here, finish now. Before you know, a woman was coming here with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was bringing her to come and lay complaint against her husband. And my CCTV camera was catching them. Even when they park inside the motor, the man pet her. But the day their husband was in the office to respond to our this thing, the guy parked a car 2 buildings from here. And when I asked her, she denied. Then after the whole thing, I said, Madam, come. I want to show you something. And I started showing her CCTV footage. This guy who she was begging this woman to forgive everything. She said no, she's done with the marriage. If you see her children, then I don't want to let the husband know. I said, is it not your CCTV footage? Is it not a man that was pecking you when you were coming down from the car? Is it not the same man that your husband was accusing that he comes to the house to sleep with you that he denied? He is the man that came to drop you here. She fell on her knees and started begging me. I said, just look at your life. So do you have somebody?
I don't have anybody.
Is this person your husband?
He's my husband, but I'm tired of the marriage. I don't have anybody outside.
Okay. This one, forgive her. Forgive him. I have to close. Yeah? I have to close from my office. Mm. It's all right. Mr. Man, sit down. The man say you are very stubborn. People even say your heart is very heavy. It's not hard na come my office come cry that matters. It's not how you just do her without wave or come be like say you been wake a village say you don't know anything that matters. It's how you respond to things and how to respect people that matters. Nobody force, we don't force anybody here. If you go home, you know better for you come back here. We'll advise you on where to go and do your divorce. You hear me?
Yes.
I'm tired of talking. You can't be talking and talking and say if you are paying me for the talking. Nwachukwu abeg leave me. Interview her privately as in small pikin or adult. When somebody say that an adult talk, did I need to do you know the hours I spend only on her case? That's how they do it. Some of them they're interested, they'll tell you they'll just do all those yes, this is not and to stop person. Uh, who talk your undertaking there? Guide him to write an undertaking. Now that he's out, tell me, are you in a relationship?
Mm.
You're not in a relationship. You go back and go and understudy his behavior for that period. Mm. and not those trauma whatsoever. If you feel it's not that is it's not everybody that knows how to love a man or love a woman. And that is the reason why you people have to be put under put in put through counseling. You get me? When you complain about person and you have not taken the person to any office before, once the person get to the office, you will give benefit of doubt. You will give chance so that you will not regret it. Do you hear what I'm saying? You will give chance so that you will not regret it. After all, you are the one that stay in that marriage since till last week. You did not leave the marriage for last year or last 2 years. You left there last week Sunday. You cook or you did not cook, you come back, you did not come back, this and that. You now say you want to pour rice and you now beat you now left home. So it's not the one that you managed for how many years till last week, you now pay from last week till now. You know, some of you will take drastic decision at the end of the day, you will still regret it. You left 4 months, you later go back and said, you come back, you people should settle it. They say you went back, everything you complain, you were seeing it, and you still went back.
You meet your boyfriend for home when you travel now. When you go now. Your secondary school was yeah, that today stories. Story.
Outside what you complain, do you have any other thing that you feel like saying that you don't want him to know?
No.
Nothing again? You sure?
Yes.
If there's nothing again that you need to say, then leave it for now. Let us work on it. You want us to detain him?
No.
You don't want us to detain him? Or you want us to charge him to court?
No.
Okay. Then leave that one. Let's do the needful for you. Okay?
Who did you tell in your family that you don't want the relationship?
I tell them auntie and I was telling it before. She said if I tell my mom, so I don't want to tell my mom again. I'm tired. I want to go.
You don't want to tell your mom.
Yes, she said I should tell my mom. I said no, I don't want to tell anybody.
Because you know your mother will not support you now.
All those ones they are complaining, there is no for real, there is no man or woman that will be in marriage. You don't touch the person, the man don't touch you, the woman don't touch man.
No,
Nobody.
It can happen.
Even
The most important thing is, you see, the most important thing is that if
But apart from that one, before I travel that last year, we spend more than 6 months without doing anything. If you come back,
that is why you need, now that I say put in probation, you will say this is what you want, this is what you want, not to say I don't want again. Meet another man, whether the man will be perfect than him.
yeah,
even if
Instead
I
of you to say this is what I want, this is what is doing, this is what I
if that
want.
period did not touch you, since you are already legally married, if you go and touch him, he push you. If you go and touch him, it's your property now. Both of you are each other's property. If you go and touch him,
you know go miss
wait,
miss
auntie. Did you touch him and he say no?
What kind of apartment people have? Is it a room and parlor?
I don't know parasite.
A room and parlor sef. All those things you will put it in right, you leave that one first.
Because if you
Guy,
are
at
saying
the
that
end of the
they
day, you
don't
not carry
touch
bad
you,
name
don't touch you.
instead of
You wear correct what do they call am, Victoria's Secret underwear. Go sit down or go.
the man's undertaking. One, he will not touch her again.
So you will
Two,
not beat her.
he will not beat her rather. He will not bring any woman to her matrimonial home again. Two. Number three, he will be sleeping in their house.
And
Three,
providing for their
and providing for the upkeep, which she never denied. Yeah. Four, she'll be having sexual affair with her. She'll not be sleeping in the parlor or sleeping at the balcony again. Which one be the other one? You need to be working in that shop, abi?
I don't want to work in that shop.
So what do you want?
I want to work when I'm working. Or unless if we have money, we'll find shop for me to work. I don't want to work in that shop.
Eh?
If we have money,
Mm.
let me find another shop. Let me find something for me to be doing so that I'll stop doing work I'm doing. But I don't want to work with him in that shop again.
Why?
Not to me.
It's better both of you go and manage your business together. Because what the man is doing, is this something that you feel you is earning millions to go and rent shop separately? You start business, you're going to see. If you are a woman, you should learn how to build with your husband. The way
Mm-hmm.
you talk, you are not talking like a housewife. Everything is not there, and you talk like an aggressive person. If you are not polite, if you are not romantic, if you are not calm, no matter you, a man can he can't talk, he can't bring a feeling of a man towards you.
This thing is
I
until
was
it's
doing all
both
those
ways.
things before. I was selling hair inside the shop before. At times, maybe before I come shop, if he sell the hair, bring the money, blow brain. He will
This is
not give me the money.
All that
At
is
times,
why
he will
you need to
sell
say,
for
then
those
they will
girls.
not
He will
let him
not
to
collect the
this.
money for their hand. He will say they will pay. They will pay.
You had our officer say, if you are there, anything of such people, you should be the one selling it
yes.
yourself. Anybody that wants to buy it should buy it through you, as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
And you put your account number there.
People will
If
make
you
more
are
money
going to
than
pick
that
your child,
job you are
if
doing
they
now.
come to that place, they want to buy it, you should transfer it to your account, and they pick that thing. Nobody should sell anything on credit.
Then he be doing his makeup and other things. You be
Yes.
selling other things. Hmm? And this issue of saying no touch, you are not being
Mm.
you are not being genuine. Because you never tell me that you want to touch him, he push you away. If you know the bar for house, if you the bar, go grab the bowler now. No, you try to say if you no do what you supposed to do, you go break am, go burst the bowler. I know so.
She says that, yes.
No go see whether he will not he will drive away. You don't have any evidence of that because if you are staying away from him,
Edna leave that thing. She don't have anything in mind. What she have is what she say. No, some people don't know how to take decision. They take decision and they will later start regretting. All the ones that she have been staying outside, doing this one, doing that one. She ever even settle comfortably? We're talking about because the child is involved in their relationship. Not that anybody will just wake up and listen. Did she say the man have beaten her before? She's complaining and sleeping outside, not coming back, this and that. This is the first time they have such issue. And we cannot, because the man beat her last week, for that reason the marriage should scatter everything. No. Whatever she has been keeping for all these years, she has been managing. Now that she has speaking up, we'll compel the man to make a change.
and
That is
sometimes
why they want to put them on probation.
you know say they say poor man no dey dey romantic. Sometimes if money no
Mm.
dey dey enough, maybe it's not meeting up. All those things will not be coming to his mind. Na you go remind am say come na I'm here. Hmm? No touch you, no touch am, you are comfortable and you are complaining. That one no be easy. If you go to even counseling or go to meet Reverend Father, they go ask you say why you no touch am. If you
Which
touch am, you say no.
depression?
Because the way your attitude now, I believe if you touch you, you will tell him to go away. Abi? We're all
Nneka,
married and there's nothing hidden there. If you touch you, you will tell him to go away. And that is already sign that you will have eye outside.
you went to that house with your auntie for your statements. After you stayed with your auntie for some time, you went to that house to go back to the marriage before he did not open door. Was that not what you said?
That's on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes, as he pushed me out on Sunday,
Mm.
I sleep in my friend place. So
Don't
Monday
repeat
morning,
statement again.
yes, when he
Shey you
reached
went back there.
and knock, he said, "Who is this?" He said, "What am I doing? What am I looking for?"
But you are the one that went back.
You know, with man said, "Let's go."
And that's what I'm saying now. Your auntie say let's go. Did she force you? You went back to go back to the marriage, abi?
No,
Before
I
she did
don't want
not
to go to
before
the
she did not
marriage.
open.
No, I want to come and complain for. I said, "I'm no longer interested about the man." Auntie said, "No, let him go and confirm. She not just go first for come. Let him go confirm
You know
for
what?
him first."
You know what? Go back and stay 2 weeks. If you are not comfortable with the marriage, come back, will advise you on what to do, then you move on with your life.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand me? Come back after 2 weeks. It's not good for you to be saying I don't want again. Even you, the way you are jumping up and down, you spend 4 months, you leave your marriage, come back again, you go back. That is not how to marry. Better go out and go out forever. You move on with your life. You want to stay in the marriage, stay in the marriage, and stay and bear like every other woman is bearing. Where you are staying, your auntie did not leave her husband died. Your friend that you are running to did not leave her husband. They also have problem and fight in that house. You are the one that is not wise enough. No marriage that doesn't have issue. But since you said you want to go and think of it 2 weeks. If you still want to go, come back and come and let us know. Then we'll advise you on how to go out of your marriage. You get me? Men are out there, women are out there. As you leave, another man will marry you. You will still marry another woman. So nobody will die. If you leave the marriage, he will not die, and you will not die. You will still find somebody that will marry you, and he will also find somebody that will marry him. You get me? So let not dwell in one thing again and again. Stay 2 weeks, and I did not ask you go to your auntie house and go and stay. Go to your matrimonial home and go and stay for 2 weeks. Then give us a feedback. If it does not work, then we'll advise you which step to take to leave the marriage. Do you get me?
Yes,
How old are you?
I'm 30 years.
Also one is how do they call that? In school side, go.
Yes.
That na place na bush o. You know, it's serious bush.
This Mr. Nicholas, they are funny.
Abi?
All right, thank you viewers for being with us. In 2 weeks' time, we'll present you. If she still can leave want the marriage or she's separating the marriage, then all of you that want her to go out of the marriage will call you, will inbox you to come and tell her how to go out of the marriage. Then, if the marriage can work, then all of you that belong to my team will join head together to guide the man and herself to enjoy her marriage. It's easy, it's not easy, but it will be easy in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right, thank you. Good night. Sorry, no time. The DNA result will be on tomorrow because the parties could not arrive on time. So see you tomorrow on that.